share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.
Yeah, you know we keep it live.
You know we
keep it live. How y'all feeling today? What's good? Good morning, everybody in the chat. We got 56 already popping in here. Let's get to it, man. I can't wait to talk to y'all, man. Coming in hot. Hey, you already know. Let's clap it up for everybody in the chat, man. Much love to everybody. Coming in hot. It's your boy, Coach Smook. Welcome to the Coach Smook Morning Show. We live this morning, baby. It's Friday. You made it another week. Ooh, we hot stuff, hot tomato, hot. How y'all feeling this morning, man? I'm feeling good. Got a fun segment set up for the whole 2 hours that we're going to be live. Y'all, we are going to dive into something, man. It's going to have everybody hype. I think everybody has been waiting to do this segment. We've done it before in the past, probably like months ago, right? Not on this channel, but months ago we did it on another platform, right? But we're going to bring it here and we're going to really run it up because now the GOAT is retired. And guess what? I'm always ride for my dog, Coach Saban. I'm just tell y'all that right now, man. Like Coach Saban, that Coach Saban era definitely brought a lot of fun, a lot of energy, a lot of great times. We had a lot of close games, a lot of epic outcomes to games. We got to experience championship pedigree like no other. Shout out to the 42 in here on YouTube. Shout out to the 18 over there on Twitter. Listen, we building us an ultimate Coach Saban lineup, y'all. Coach Saban era lineup, Alabama football at its finest during his time as the tenure as the head coach. I can't wait to jump into the show today. Listen, I'm working the ones and twos by myself. I got everything set up. I had to do some edits last night. We got a fire edit being posted today. Soon as the stream is over, I had to do it, man. I had to do it. My boy Zach, man, got to give him his love. But listen, starting from the top, man, I see y'all in the chat, man. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Got excited. But starting from the top, man, I seen y'all in the chat early. We had Bama Beauty pop in, said, have a great show, Smook. Looks like she not going to be able to be with us live today, but always appreciate you all for coming through, hitting that like button and sharing, even if you're not here. Goofball popping in, saying, what's up? Good morning. Antonio, what's good? Kimberly's in the chat. Nicole is in the chat. Caleb's in the chat. Let's go. Moonrock is in the chat. Antonio is in the chat. My boy Jordan is in the chat. Listen, everybody, Car Conversations in the chat. My sister, Quasha, you supposed to be the other producer, sis. I'm just playing. Look, we still looking for another person to jump in and, you know, learn what Marquita was doing for the team. So yeah, we definitely looking for somebody. Hopefully that did not just get us copyrighted. Hopefully it did not, because that is definitely an uncopyrighted version of that remix, and they better not have did that to me. But if they did, we're gonna go back live again. Listen, we're here this morning. Quasha, thank you for pulling up. My sister, Kiki, I would love to hear you call in and talk about because you got some favorite Bama players too. Since I've known you, you got some players that you just can't stop talking about, and that's what today's show is about. It's not necessarily about breaking down the X's and O's today. We're not breaking down recruiting. We're not talking about lineups or what's going forward for this 2024 season. It's Friday. It's time to chill out. Just chill a little bit. We don't work this hard to get this to this spot, to this point. Let's enjoy this. Let's kind of celebrate our successful week here on the Coach Smook Network, right? Yes, I do got the bandana on today. Listen, the locks is about. I'm definitely going to see a loctician. I ain't gonna tell y'all who did my retwist the other day, last week. I ain't gonna tell y'all who did it. I'm gonna keep some respect on that unsaid person's name. But yeah, they did a decent job for their first time. I was being somebody's guinea pig, y'all, and I don't mind. You know, it's just here. I'll cut this junk off and start over. That's just how I do it. But My guy K-Spray is in the building. Man, listen, Brittany B. Listen, Brittany with the eyes in the streets. Yeah, I see you, sis. I see you. Davin Jones, what's good? Davin, you gonna be able to call in today? Got a great topic. I think you're gonna dive in on this one, my boy. I think you're gonna be ready to talk about this one. Travelpreneur Sports is in the building. Mary J, how you doing? Sharice. Is this Sharice? Is this Sharice? My hopefully soon to be, I ain't gonna put it out there. Look, hopefully soon to be joining the team, but I ain't gonna put I can't wait, man. We still been here a whole month and I ain't got to sit down and talk to the Sharice. Yeah, if this is who I think it is, welcome in, sis. Haven't seen you live in here yet. Haven't seen a comment from you, but I know you've been watching. Thank you for showing up. Much love, sis. For real. Pulling up. Yeah, the Kinesis, what's good? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? Jordan, I see you, big dog. How y'all feeling this morning, man? I feel good. Gary, I see you. We too live for the crew. JB718, my dog, man. This is one of my enforcers right here. I know if I want to say something and I ain't supposed to be saying it, I know his J already on top of it. JB already on top. Between him and Bino, I'm safe. My sister Carla is in the building. Yes. I love y'all, man. Caleb is in the building. We keep it live. Sound like when they recorded the C Murder verse from the jail. Facts, don't it? I told y'all. Hey, let me tell you, we be over here cooking, man. So like I'll do something edit-wise, and then manager boss lady KT pull up and she be like, let me hear it. And then she be like, oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire, G. That's fire. Like that's her little thing. That's fire, bruh. That's fire. So yeah, when she say it's fire, I know I could cook. You know what I'm saying? That's when I know I'm cooking. When she said, God fights battles for you. Listen, I do want to do something, man. Oh, you here, Bama? You here, Bama Beauty? Thank you for hanging out. Antoine, what's good? What's good, man? Listen, I do want to do something. This is just to pop the day off because I cannot stop getting messages about it. All right. And I'm gonna say this one time, and this is our take. I already spoke with the manager. This is how we want to start it off, not to freaking shine any light on none of the crazy stuff that's going on surrounding that Kyle Henderson stuff. All right. This is to separate us from what is being said, what's being done. Listen, I'm gonna say this like this. And this is, I'm gonna turn the music off so y'all can hear this clearly because I want my community to stand on this too. I want the community that's supporting this channel, supporting this network to stand on this too. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go on record for saying this. And people have asked me. I've been asked in so many different ways. My take on it. I've gave my perspective in different. But this is what I'm gonna put out there, and this is what I've been saying. I'm gonna keep echoing it. As a former employee, as a former partner with Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube, Taylor, that whole team, right? I'm going to go on record and say this. Yes, I heard it. Yes, we all heard it. There's no way to get around it. There's no way, I have my own perspective or my own opinion on what was said, but yes, I heard it. Now, what I will say is this, though. Not once during that 90 days where I was a full-time employee, it wasn't even a full 90 days. They didn't even honor that part of the contract. But for the time that I spent with them, not once did I hear Kyle use any type of racial term or racial slurs when describing players, other ethnicities or anything of that nature. Not once did I hear him speak down or badly on a culture of people or a certain group of people, other than people that, spoke negative things about Alabama or negative things about the channel when we were doing work, because there were people that attacked his channel while I was there. They weren't necessarily attacking his channel. They were attacking me. And, he didn't ever stand up for me then, but I'm going to be the bigger person and be honest about it. I didn't release the clip. I was literally the people in the chat that they know who asked me, had I seen it? I hadn't looked at a video on Kyle's page other than when my brothers was live over there. So the messages that I got one message, right? Went to go check the video out and I'm like, okay, this is a decent video. I seen the clip like the first 4 minutes. And before I could get to the part where the words were said, like I had multiple messages and then the clip got to me where he actually said it. And I'm like, wait, that ain't real. So I fast forward to try to find it and you could find it. And he said what he said. my thing is, yes, I did call in. I disguised my voice yesterday because I knew he wouldn't be mature enough to let me speak on, some professional terms and just say, bro, we're all human. I was going to support him. I wanted to not necessarily support him, but I'm a very proud person. Like, I figure if you're going to say something, especially in this industry and that, especially on this platform live, or you want to edit it and cut it, stand on what you believe in saying and be accountable for what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? My thing is, I rock with Kyle's vision when I first came over there. Yes, things changed. Whatever changed, why it changed, that's his reasoning, whatever he did. But at the end of the day, he never disrespected me to use that type of language or even using that word in around me. Now, you can do that in your own personal space. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right for anybody to use the word, but in your own personal space, yes. Now, in a public forum, that's where I don't agree with it. And I kind of made my comments on Twitter, had people tie me into it saying I was race baiting. I wasn't the one I don't watch the man's stuff. Like, I went on there this morning because people are already inboxing me talking about something. Didn't he just say he was taking a mental break yesterday? I'm like, okay. And I tap into the live to see how he looks, and he doesn't look good. So my prayers are up for the gentleman, right? At the end of the day, we don't ever want to glean on anybody. We don't ever want to glean on anybody's downfall, but hey, you reap what you sow at the end of the day. And I still don't care for the gentleman as far as I don't care for him as a business person, as a businessman, but I respect him as a human. You get what I'm saying? I know what type of person he is, so I could hold him at that place. And that's what respect is. So I won't take this moment to trash him or anything. Just keep it real like I always have. No, he's never said that word around me. Now other undertones towards other people, he may have directed it, but I never thought of it on that level as he was being racist. I never accused Kyle of being a racist, never will. And that's just where I stand on it. So to detach Coach Smook Network from it, I have never heard Kyle say anything like that in my presence. And that's what I'm going to stand on and speak on. I'm not going to sit here and try to sugarcoat or anything. That's it. I've never heard him say it. So to hear that was surprising, caught me off guard, just like it caught you all off guard. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. So Kyle Henderson, I hope you can really rebound from this. At the end of the day, this is an industry where everybody should be able to eat. And at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, man. And I don't think anybody ever accused him of being racist. Like Jay is saying in the chat, it's just be accountable for what you're saying. We're on a platform where everything we take is put to record. If we make a prediction, if I make a prediction about a recruit, people are going to try to hold me to that, which is crazy because I don't control what other people think. Just like yesterday, I didn't control what bro said out of his mouth. And we know what he said. Was it right? No. But people make mistakes. Move on. That's where it's at. Coach Smook is done. Coach Smook is done with it. Kyle Henderson, best of luck to you. For the fellas that's still over there, that's going to, I wouldn't attach my name to nothing like that with the type of, we're going to leave it. So back to Coach Smook Network. Boom. Look, I just want to let this ride for a second. Y'all know what I got? Hey, I got some Waffle House. Got some Waffle House this morning, y'all. I'm excited. Y'all know when I get food, I be excited. I got some Waffle House. Listen, I went light this morning. I ain't trying to get no waffles. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting back on that stuff. But listen. I got me some double cheese eggs, right? Got some toast. Got some cheese grits. And some patty sausages. I'm about to be smacking this while we on the phone today. Listen, today's segment, we are building our Ultimate Saban era roster, man. Our Ultimate Saban era lineup, not roster, because we'll be here all day debating on who the best linebacker is, and the third. Every phone call, you're going to get to build your Ultimate Saban lineup, right? And I got the little diagram set up in the back. So we're going to look at our current roster, right? Current lineups that we came up with here on Coach Smook Network. But then we're going to start putting together our Ultimate Saban roster. So I can't wait. Y'all calling me fat and stuff. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all know I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I love to eat. It is You know, I just like to eat. That's all I like to do. I like to eat. So we're gonna jump into this conversation today. But before we jump into it, man, I definitely want to appreciate you all, everybody that's been rocking and supporting your boy, man. Like for real, this has been some crazy times. I've been trying to evade the drama, and it won't. It's like that's what this industry consists of. So I play my part and see what I see, acknowledge what I acknowledge, and keep it moving. But because of that, you know, I'm able to do that because I got a solid group of supporters like you are, a solid family. And because of that, that's what led me to create this video here. And let me get to it, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all hear. This is how you join the AAA. Well, this is my thanks for you all joining the AAA fam. The actual instructional video we'll start airing that Monday morning. I might go ahead and premiere it tomorrow once I finish editing it, because I really want to edit this, finish editing the AAA banner for all our family members that took the time to send their pictures in. I really want y'all to be appreciated. But until that happens, this is what we're working with. Y'all enjoy this, man. Hopefully y'all can spread the word. And while this is on, I would love for you all to hit the share button, man. Put it on a major platform. Let them know the Coach Smook Morning Show is something different. We're not like everybody else. The call in is not like what everybody else is doing. We really gonna have conversation. We're gonna talk, and your voice is gonna be heard on this channel. So without further ado, AAA fam, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Look at this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I could not thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, you will have access to all the behind-the-scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have access, early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred, and we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners. We got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions, and welcome to the family. AAA SOS. What? Listen, I be so hyped, bro. Today, Friday, man. We really gonna go up. We really gonna have some fun today. I can't wait to get y'all on the phone lines. Listen, let's have a little walk down memory lane before we jump into the phone lines and start having this conversation, because there's really no introduction needed to have this conversation. You all, everybody here, I'm pretty sure you've been watching Alabama football since 2007, right? I don't care. Let people talk their trash about you being a Saban era fan. You enjoyed the best era of Alabama football. Enjoy it, remember it, take heed to it, you know, write down your memories, do all that good stuff. Y'all, I need to shave, y'all. I did not know my facial hair was growing like this. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna get tightened up today, y'all. I promise. I am not gonna ever get on screen looking this raggedy again ever in my life, because y'all do not support this raggedy mess. What the is going on, man? Like, I'm tripping. But nah, y'all really been having your boy working. I really ain't been thinking about none of this extra stuff. Like, I really just be in this mug trying to produce good content. But Saban era, best era of Alabama football, hands down. You talking about some of the early greats: Mark Ingram, Julio Jones, Javier Arenas, Deontay Hightower, the Quanjo brothers, Jonah Williams. I mean, Barrett Jones. Like I'm talking about some of the early Saban. Come on, y'all. Give me some names. Y'all know who I'm talking about. DeQuan Menzie, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, literally, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Like, all of these great names. You could just continue to name names. A.J. McCarron is a college football great. Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, you know, Bryce Young. I mean, all of these names. When you think about NFL football right now, I guarantee you there's an Alabama player named Minchin that was coached by Nick Saban. I guarantee you is one. So that alone tells you how great this era was to be under Coach Saban, to be a fan of Alabama football. Rolando McClain. You get what I'm saying? Rolando McClain, Crimson Blood 22, 20 with the $22.22 super chat coming in with this thing, man. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Appreciate that super chat, man. Mount Cody, Terrence Cody, DJ Fluker. Run up the names, man. We trying to. Hey, wait a minute, Smook. The Bear Bryant era wasn't half bad, bro. Pump those brakes. Piano man. Nobody said it wasn't bad. I'm gonna hit the gas because I said the Saban era was the best era. There's no denying that. Bear Bryant, he stopped rolling over in his grave when Coach Saban took over. You get what I'm saying? Bear Bryant sat back, relaxed, and enjoyed the show from the heavens. You know, hopefully, y'all know Bear was a different type of breed. Hopefully, he made it to heaven. Y'all think Coach Bear Bryant made it to heaven? At least we know he made the football heaven. You know what I'm saying? Coach Bear Bryant was a different breed, y'all. He didn't sugarcoat nothing. You know, I like Bear Bryant's era though. I go back and I watch some of the archives, but there's no denying, Piano Man. You can't sit here and argue with me and tell me that there was a better era of college football under one coach, a better tenure ever. Not just for Alabama, I'm talking about for college football in general. Come on, man. Marcel Darius, Derrick Henry. Yeah, we go. DJ Fluker. Yes. 86,000 seconds enough? Y'all stupid. Yes, man. Kirkpatrick, Clinton Diggs, Najee, Smitty, Judy. Y'all going crazy. Listen, so y'all naming all these names. We gonna get into this thing today. We gonna talk about all these greats that came through Saban's time. Just highlight a few of them, and then I'm gonna start putting the pressure on y'all. Man. Start making this lineup because that's what it's about, man. As a matter of fact, while y'all giving y'all memories, when you call in, of course, you say your name, put me in the game, coach. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the game. And then I'm going to have this diagram set up to where we're going to do offense. We're going to do offense, and then we're going to do defense. Yeah. We're going to do offense, and all we're going to do is put names on the board today. We're just going to put names up there. No pictures. We're just going to put names up there for starting lineups and all that good stuff, right? No big deal. Real easy work. I wonder if Boss Lady can help me because I ain't going to be able to do this by myself today, y'all. And listen, I'm looking to add another producer to the channel so that we can have fluidity on the show. You know what I'm saying? We can have fluidity because I don't want to be stumbling over my words, looking down at the computer trying to do stuff while I'm supposed to be talking to y'all and seeing what y'all saying in the comments because y'all been acting up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. We need to do a Civilization University 101 course for the AAA fam. As a matter of fact, where my senior mods at? Senior mods, I need y'all to take a note. Civilization University 101, how to have your community be civilized individuals on the public platform. Coach Smook Network and the AAA fam need to sign up for the first available course. We're taking this is a free enrollment course for everybody. As a matter of fact, this is a mandatory free enrollment course, and we will do that for our Friday night family night in the Discord tonight. We're gonna do a Civilization University, how to act right, act right. You know what I'm saying? Act right on the public platforms. That's what we're gonna be doing. I can't wait to talk to y'all, man. The Saban era wasn't the best era in Bama football. It's the best era in college football, period. Right, Antonio Ross? I don't think anybody's ever experienced that much success under one tenure of coach. I'm even going back to like the old Nebraska days when they were dominating college football. Like Nebraska, when they was the dynasty. Miami had a short-lived. Miami doesn't even have a conference championship under they belt. You know, Notre Dame had a nice run historically. Alabama had one under Coach Bryant, right, during his tenure. But Coach Bryant also went to Kentucky and did the same similar thing, right? If I'm not mistaken, all my historians, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Coach Bryant had some similar success at both stops. But for one coach like Coach Saban to do it at one station, one school for that long, 17 years, I don't even think Joe Paterno experienced that type of success being at Penn State. And how long was he at Penn State? You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Saban did it on the highest level of college football, the highest level. He didn't do it at like a mediocre level where not to discredit these teams, but North Dakota State or He didn't do like a dominant tenure as UCF head coach in like the MAC or anything. He did it in the SEC. At one point, the SEC was college football. You wasn't getting any quality football unless you were watching SEC football. So I think I'm going to stick with my guns. Coach Saban definitely had the best era of college football. You get what I'm saying? So while we're getting ready to open the phone lines, man, I want y'all to like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all have already shared the live. We want all Bama Nation to come in and weigh in on this topic. We want Bama Nation to weigh in on this topic. We want people to talk about their favorite players of the Saban era, who was somebody that really just stuck with them throughout the Saban era, right? Talk about your favorite moment. Like, and the phone calls, we're gonna try to keep them, 8 minutes or less. We're gonna try our best. Y'all know I always go over. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the preacher in me, but that's what we do. Listen, the phone call lines are open. I'm ready to hear from you. Don't forget, say your name and put me in the game when you call in. The phone lines are open. We want to jump into the conversation today. I'm also going to jump into this Waffle House while y'all talking to your boy because your boy hungry. I'm going to tell you, last night your boy was starving. Had to wake up and make some noodles because I was hungry. My body's starting to like ask for more input, is asking for more fuel because we've been in the gym. So yeah, I'm definitely going crazy with the food, right? Definitely going crazy with the food. We got our first call on the line, man. Y'all know who it is.
Zach, put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yes, sir. We got you, Zach. My boy, Zach, always the first caller. Ain't nothing gonna change. How you feeling this morning, Zach?
I'm doing good, Coach Smook.
You look, you done calm down?
Yeah, before we get into it, I'm going to say this. I still stand behind everything I said last night, but I do want to apologize to you for losing my temper last night.
Zach, nah, don't do that. You did not lose your temper. You handled that very well. I think if anybody should have a voice to share how that event affected them, and like you said, we're gonna leave it where it is. But I want to say this to everybody that felt like they had a need to speak on it. That's well within your rights. You would be, it would not be, it would be inhumane, or it would look like you were trying to play numb to the situation. This isn't just about what or who said it. It was about what was said and in the nature that it was used, whether it was derogatory or not. It's not appropriate for anybody to use that type of language on a public platform. Do it in your own space, yeah, amongst people that you confide in. That's cool. It's not right, but it's okay. It's appropriate to do that. Keep it to yourself. That's what you do, but don't let that. And you had a right to react, and that's what we're going to leave it at. But you don't have to apologize, Zach, 100%, man. You are a solid supporter. I know you didn't mean nothing by it other than sharing your heartfelt feelings on the situation, which is rightfully yours. Let's leave it there, okay?
Okay. And see, what got me so hot was, you being attacked and everything, and, and it brought my big brother protective out.
It's all good, man. I appreciate it, Zach, for real.
Yeah.
But go ahead and get into it, man. Listen, first thing we want to start off with, and I want to make sure everybody know what we're on today. We're talking about the Saban era lineup. The best lineup out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can take, as a matter of fact, if we just go across the NFL, we just pull up NFL rosters right now, depth charts, and I guarantee you there's an Alabama player starting at every position on somebody's roster. There's an Alabama player starting at every position. I mean, at the X receiver, at the left tackle, at the slot in somebody's offense. There's a Alabama receiver starting as the Z. There's an Alabama quarterback starting on somebody's roster. There's an Alabama running back starting on somebody's roster. Like, you can literally go down the depth chart and of the NFL and of everybody's team and find a starter from Alabama on that roster in that position, which is unheard of on both sides of the ball. Zach, give us a Saban, not necessarily a memory. Give us a player from the Saban era that just kind of, when you talk Bama football, you're going to talk about this gentleman or this young man and his time during Alabama.
I have to go with the one that started it all, Julio Jones.
Okay. Talk about it.
Yes, he changed the landscape of Alabama because that first year Nick Saban was still dealing with probation stuff, and the backlash from that, just coming off probation, getting back to where we can get a full scholarship roster, and he was the biggest talent and biggest name that Coach Saban wanted to get. He was the one that started the trend for us getting Mark Ingram, Mark Bear, and Dante Hightower, C.J. Mosley, Brett Jones, Landon Dickerson. The list goes on and on and on, and it's just in my opinion, he could have lived up to the expectations more.
Right.
But he still accomplished a lot at Alabama.
Right. Now you got to think, Julio Jones came in an era where the passing game at Bama was not utilized in the aspect of showcasing our receivers' talents, right? A lot of basic pass concepts. This was an era of football where, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't looked shined upon for SEC schools to be pass heavy or air raid, right? It was all about being opposing, being dominant in the trenches, being able to run people over. Who can outlast who is the strongest, who is the toughest, right? The most intimidating, right? So I agree with you with Julio Jones. That's one of the first names I'm going to tell my kids about, because I don't think people remember, like, DJ Hall didn't get an opportunity to be a part of that Saban era for real. I think he came, Hall left in 07 or 06 when Saban, you know what? What's crazy is I hate it for guys like even Matt Caddell, wide receivers, and people like those guys that left in 07, that last year, their first year under Saban, which was their last year. I hate it for them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I love it, man. But all right, we're gonna start building this lineup, Zach. We're gonna start building this lineup, and what I'm gonna do is, because it can take a while, I'm gonna let you pick a group. I'm gonna let you pick a group, whether it's the linebacker group, and we're gonna go with our traditional 3-4 nickels lineup, right? We're gonna go back to that, and then and on the offensive side, we'll go with 12-man personnel. No, we'll go with 11 personnel. We'll go 11 personnel. We'll go one tight end, one back, and we'll go 3 wide receivers. How about that?
Okay.
All right, I know you probably want to be on the offense, right? You want to start on the offensive side?
Actually, defense. I don't remember all the offensive players.
Oh, snap. Look, you done throw me for a loop. I'm about to switch it up. Let me switch it up. I'm going to put the defense out here. Hold on. Let me put the defensive diagram up here, Zach, and then we're going to get you straight. Hold on.
I'm a defensive guy, but the reason why I've been talking offense so much is because that's the side of the ball that has a lot to prove this year. I believe the defense is going to be fine,
Yeah.
But the offense, especially the offensive line and Milrow, have a lot to prove and have high expectations, and can they live up to those expectations?
Right. All right, Zach. Look, Zach got me over here having to change up my little diagram and stuff. I see you, Zach. Okay, let me go ahead and make this adjustment real quick, because I still got the other the new terminology out here. I'm gonna put star right there. We're gonna put the corner right there, and then put that corner there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we looking three. We're looking at this 3-4 nickel variation of the Nick Saban era defense. And let me see. Can I share this screen correctly? Let's go. I'm gonna pull this up, man. I'm gonna get the music back up. I feel like we got kind of low on energy there. I need some music. It's Friday, chat. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? All right, so here we go. We're gonna jump into it. All right, Zach. What you said we on the defensive side, right? You said we on the defensive side. So what position group, what lineup you putting out there? You want to take the 3 down linemen? You want to take the 3 down linemen, or we putting the 3 linebackers out there? I mean, well, our second level of the defense, meaning the strong side DN. Well, this used to be called the jack.
Right.
This guy was the jack. You in here? You working yet? All right. Boss lady working, y'all. She just walked in here, gave me the meanest look. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I said. She be trying to keep me politically correct after yesterday, y'all. She be trying to make sure I don't get costly. She be on top of it, man. Not even since yesterday. She be on top of it. But after what happened yesterday, y'all, what was this the right lineup? Because I've been doing so much film study. I think I kind of messed myself up. All right, this is right. This is what the Coach Saban's nickel looked like. Okay, boom. Yep. There we go. There we go. And this is more defensive end. This was a defensive tackle. And then we'll do this right here. We ain't got to call the weak side. We'll just go DN. We'll keep it basic for today. We'll keep it basic for today. All right, boom. Now let's dive into it. Where we going? Linebackers, D-line, where you going first?
Linebackers.
All right, bet. Your Mike linebacker, Saban's all-time lineup. We're doing linebackers. We're going to let Zach get the linebackers. He called in first. He gets the pick. And as we call in, you get the... Oh, we just came up with it. Listen, we just came up with it, Zach. I got it, bro. I'm telling you, Zach, we just came up with this just now. All right? We are going to allow everybody that call in to pick their position group. So if you want to weigh in on one and you want it up on the roster, this is the one. This is the one where you want to call in and make sure you want your voice heard. All right. So linebackers, who the Mike linebacker? I think I got an idea of who gonna get this spot. Come on, Zach, give it to me. Mike linebacker, Coach Saban.
Rolando McClain.
Number 25 himself, Mr. Rolando McClain. And when I get somebody in here to lock in, that's where it's going to be like, they're going to be able to put the class with them and everything. I don't remember all the years by heart. You get what I'm saying? Because we've seen so many come through, right? So we got middle linebacker, Rolando McClain. Who's the weak side linebacker lined up next to him at the interior? Come on, Zach. Pressure on, Zach.
I will have. The only one that's coming to mind is Deontay Hightower, but I don't want. Yes, Deontay Hightower was a great player for Saban, but I don't think he was the best in that position.
So I'm gonna give you a few. I'm gonna give you a few options that I think when I think about this position and guys tandems that were on the interior of that linebacker core. I'm looking at Rolando McClain, but you also had Reuben Foster, who before he got moved to Mike linebacker, he played some will. You know what I'm saying? He played that weak side guy. And then you got CJ Mosley, you got Dylan Mack, you got not Dylan Mack, Mack Wilson. I'm tripping. I said Dylan Mack. Mack Wilson. You got Rashawn Evans played inside, CJ Mosley. Like, you got some names. Look, the chat trying to help you out. They saying, look, a lot of them saying, 2 of them already said CJ Mosley. 2 of them already said CJ Mosley. Is that you want to take Mosley?
Yes, I'll take CJ. CJ was that dude.
Bet that.
You know,
bet that.
and having and having a great career in the pros.
What number was C.J. Mosley at Alabama? Chat, was it 20? Nah, he wasn't a 20.
CJ 32.
Okay, sounds right. Exactly. C.J. Mosley. Sounds right. That sounds exactly like. Yeah, I can see that. C.J. Mosley, right? 32, right? Everybody, look, all of us, the wheels are turning now. I don't put everybody on the spot. I put myself on the spot. I'm going to tell y'all how I got this topic to talk about today for the phone call segment. My sister sent me a graphic yesterday, and she was like, it had this thing of Alabama most impactful players of all time, and they just had a crazy list. All right, last linebacker on the field, the Jack. This is the guy you had kind of coming off the edge. Not necessarily the edge pass rusher that we start to see with Will Anderson and those guys, but you for this Jack, these are guys like Terrell Lewis. Who else can I think of off top of the head? Dante Hightower. Dante Hightower was a Jack linebacker. Who else, man? God, Lee, it's just so many, y'all. Rashawn Evans, like all of these guys that played linebacker at Alabama that came through. I knew this was going to be a stressful segment, y'all. It was going to be fun, but stressful at the same time because we had so much talent come through there. So you think about Courtney Upshaw. Look, I'm looking at names coming up. Courtney Upshaw, Ryan Anderson. Even with Ryan Anderson, that class, you had, what's his name out there playing Jack linebacker? He was
it Reggie Ragland? What position?
Reggie Ragland coming off the edge. Tim Williams was definitely an edge rusher. Listen, we got names. You got to pick, man. This is your lineup for the linebackers.
I have to go with Reggie Ragland because he was that dude that wasn't afraid. He was physical. He was that dude that wasn't afraid to get in the trenches and knock somebody's head off. He reminded me a lot of Rolando McClain's playing style. Maybe not the leader or the intimidator like Rolando McClain, but his play style reminded me a lot of Rolando McClain. He wasn't afraid to get in them trenches and get dirty.
You say he wasn't afraid to get in them trenches and do what, Zach?
Get dirty.
Dirty, baby. Somebody said you missing Courtney Upshaw. Somebody said Reggie, Rolando, you said Reggie Ragland. Tim Williams, we got Tim Williams. So you got some options. So you going with Reggie Ragland, right?
Yeah.
All right. This. Now listen, I need y'all to understand. We doing this as a community. But this is my boy Zach's linebacker lineup for his contribution to the AAA and the Coach Smook Network all-time saving roster. What number was Reggie Ragland, AAA?
19.
Yes, sir.
I know
his freshman year, he had a different number, though. Remember, I think it was like 28 or some crazy junk like that. Before they started giving him a buzz, he had, I forget what number. It was ugly. Now, so that's your three linebackers out here for this lineup, right? And we could do different formations. We can go out there and do Raptor package, ultimate. We might just continue to do Friday segments where we can build the ultimate Raptor package of the Alabama football history. Like, imagine the ultimate pass rush package. What players will be? Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Somebody annotate that. Shout out to Deshaun Coates for the $1.99 super chat. So, Zach, I'm going to ask the chat. And I'm gonna ask you for your assessment of these three linebackers being on the field at the same time. But while you're giving your assessment, what this linebacking group, what stands out, why you chose these three, because these are all early Saban era guys, early Saban era pre-air raid era Saban linebackers. All right. What led to that decision, and how do you feel? But chat, while he's giving that explanation, what do you rate this linebacker group? A, B, C, D, F. Talk to me. Let's grade it out. Deshaun, appreciate that $1.99 super chat. Go ahead, Zach.
Yes. And now this is, in my opinion, my favorite college football time was when, it was, run the ball, and where you needed the big bulky linebackers like Rolando McClain, C.J. Mosley, Reggie Ragland to be able to stuff the holes and get to the quarterback.
Right.
You know. And the early because later, you know, is when you seen after the 2016 season is when you started to see the defense kind of decline a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now did they have moments during that time where they were good? Yes, but for overall as a whole, they wasn't the Alabama defense that we came to know and love. You know,
Right. So
and
check this out. So check this out. Now with this lineup and this idea in place, right? This stipulation in place. Would this ultimate Saban linebacker core have success in today's game of college football? Because I'm looking, Rolando McClain could blow up some run game, right? And the way that Kane Womack calls his defense, he would be perfect to play that Mike linebacker in this. C.J. Mosley gets out in space and can cover Reggie Ragland, very athletic off the edge. I don't remember Reggie Ragland being put in a lot of cover situations, but I think he's athletic enough to be in that, right? And you're getting some good grades for your linebacker core. You got A-, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Richardson come in with his 3. He said, he's talking about the edge guys, Foster Evans and Tim Williams. Oh, he's not. He's talking about his 3 linebackers. That's a solid group, Terrence. That's a solid group. That's like 2. That's the 2 deep. That's the 2 deep right there. Interchangeable 2 deep roster. I like that. Kimberly Harmon says A+. But Zach, everybody giving you some grades, grading you out. I think I'm gonna give you a solid A- for this one. Only because these are all athletic linebackers. I feel like you can't really have these guys out of position. That's the type of athletes they were. But the physicality standpoint, I think you check the block on that. IQ, you check the block on that. Athleticism, you check the block on that. Depth of coverage ability is probably where I'm going to have my question. But stopping the run game, which is the most important to me, that's where I give you the A+. So that averages out to like an A-. You good with that?
And I'm good with that.
Now listen, Zach, question.
Yeah.
You know what time it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And when you say, oh, yeah, I know you ready. So, AAA fam, without further ado, you got a prelude intro before you do this, Zach, or you just gonna jump right into it?
I'm getting set up. Hold on.
All right, y'all. While the voice of the family gets set up, right? I just want you all to know that this talent that's about to be unveiled to you all, about to be presented to you all once again on the Coach Smook Network, is one like no other. There is only one voice that can get the people going. There's only one voice that when I hear the phone ring, first call of the day, there's only one voice I expect to hear. And that's the voice of the Zach Wilges from Tuscaloosa. Zach, take it away, brother.
Hold on. It's loading. I'm getting the lyrics up because I do not want to miss the lyrics.
Oh, he must got a banger if he bringing the lyrics up. He must got a banger. AAA, he must got a banger. He got the lyrics coming up. Y'all know it's serious today. It's Friday. Zach said he is not about to let y'all down today. He about listen. Hey, so Zach, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a kind of a preview of what I clipped yesterday. So I didn't clip the Bon Jovi song just yet. I ain't edited that one yet. But when we were chewing out Caden Proctor, you remember that little segment when we was talking, we was fussing at Caden Proctor? I cut that, man, and I did not realize how funny it was when you told him, you poke your little chest back in. You said because you been sitting on the couch all spring, not doing nothing. I said, oh, Zach was going in on the Caden Proctor, y'all. Y'all remember that? Zach, come on, man. We ready now. You got us hyped. We ready for the song. People want the song, Zach.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Y'all ready?
All right, hold on. Let me turn the band off. Hey, band. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, in right there. There we go. Y'all see how I direct the band? That. All right, Zach. So, AAA fam, without further ado, the voice of the Zach Wilgers from the Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Take it away, Zach.
You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Childhood stars shine in. Always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to.
Zach, time out, Zach. I don't know this song, Zach. It's not clicking for me. It's not clicking, Zach. What song is this? You got to put me on game.
Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw ain't cutting it today, Zach. We want some hype. We want some energy, Zach. It's Friday.
Okay.
Give it to.
Hold on. Look.
Shuffle. Look. Shuffle. No big deal. Shuffle. We're going to hit the shuffle button on that song, right? And we're going to find another one. All right. We're going to hit the shuffle. We're going to stop that. We're going to stop that track. And then you get what I'm saying? And then we're going to crank the next one up. All right.
All right,
go ahead.
So this one might be a redo, but I know it's going to get everybody fired up.
Here we go. Come on, Zach.
Dude, stick your leg.
Hey, I knew it was coming.
Dude, stick your leg.
Zach, I knew it was coming, man. Listen, Zach, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Time is far spent. You done really pop the show off like you always do, man. Anything you want to say to the people before I let you go, bro?
Have a great weekend this weekend, AAA family, and be safe. And love you guys.
Love you too,
and
man. Roll Tide, Zach. Take care, man. I'll catch up with you, all right?
All right.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know Zach be ready, man. He was ready to give us a whole sentimental selection and everything. But today, we got the vibes, man. Be hyped today. Make sure when you're calling in, you say your name and put me in the game, coach. Got another call on the 9936. What's good?
Terrence Richardson.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
We got a new caller. Never heard this guy. Yo, Terrence, you on the line with Coach Smook, man. Where you calling from, man? You ready to get in the game?
Yo, Coach Smook, this is Terrence Richardson, man. T-Rich, man. I used to mess with you when you was on time, but, man, I still listen to you. What's up, boy?
What's good, man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, man, I'm on one. I seen one time that y'all had a recruiter down here looking at one of these tackles in Lufkin, Texas, Lufkin High School, man.
Hey, them boys, they be down there in Texas. I'm telling you, Mo Linguist and his staff, Freddie Roach, those guys really had a Texas ties, man. They've been really down there. And Coach Cap, they really been down there, foot the ground, moving around, doing what they got to do, man. Courtney Morgan got them guys moving around in Texas, man.
Yeah, this is the same school that Jalen Pope from Washington went to. Jalen Pope was a 3-star receiver. This guy like a 4-star D tackle. But the reason why I went with them 3 linebackers is because all of them was fast.
Yeah.
All of them could hit.
Uh-huh.
You had 2 Mikes that was, hey, Reuben and Evans.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a hard rap to pack.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
And, I mean, I fought with it because I was like, Christian Miller was bad, too, on that edge. But Tim was unstoppable at that edge. Nobody could block Tim.
Tim, and when Terrell Lewis was healthy, I think people forget when Terrell Lewis was healthy, he was just a different type of athlete. The length, he had like a 6'8" wingspan. He was 6'4" with like a 6'8" wingspan. And when he finally filled out his frame, it was hard to stop him when he was healthy. Go check out that Georgia game and look at how that national championship and look at who was making those big plays when it came to disrupting the quarterback. Terrell Lewis was unstoppable.
Most definitely. I just had that. I was like, man, somebody that I feel like would have been in a rapid package on the D line because man, if Burroughs would have got it together, man. Oh man, he was coming on harder than Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Keenan, he was putting it together.
Facts, man.
Hey man, hard head make a soft ass. I mean, come on, man.
I know that's right. Hey, but check this out, Terrence. Jumping into it, man. Saban era. When you talk about a player from the era, man, you just named a few on the defensive side. We could pick whichever side of the ball you want to talk about, man. Give me a player. When you think about it, when you tell your story about being a Bama fan during the Saban era, this one player just kind of stuck with you during Coach Saban's tenure.
Man,
one.
I gotta go with one. I gotta go with Rube, man.
Ooh.
Rube was the hardest hitting linebacker I've ever seen. We had some hard hitters.
Yes, sir.
But every game, Rube hit and put somebody. His last season, every game he laid the wood. I'm talking about he tried to put you out. You remember that hit he put on Ole Miss quarterback?
Yes.
You used to see the players on the side. Oh, the same year, the beginning of the season, when he hit the running back for USC. Every year he was putting people on ads. Straight Woodgate program. That's what we call it in Mississippi, the Woodgate program. Putting that wood on you. Rube was a hard hitter. He would hurt himself trying to hit you. And that's how I was coached. They run through the players. So, man, I have to go with Rube, man.
Yes. I'm rocking with you on that one. I could feel that story. Like, I could be your grandson listening to that story and just be like, dang, I wish I could have seen Rube. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have seen Mr. Ferrari Foster out there busting heads. My favorite hit, Reuben Foster. I think everybody kind of puts this one at the top. And you already know what I'm talking about.
Had him playing at a different level.
My favorite hit, the hit on the running back from LSU on the kickoff return, Leonard Fournette on the kickoff return right before the half ended. That thing changed that one hit, the relentlessness, the lack of concern for his own body to really just let you know that we are here. I don't know if y'all remember that hit Major Wright had on what's his name? That was the Oklahoma. You that's what that was, but that was on kickoff return.
You forgot about A&M. He knocked the dude tooth out of A&M on the kickoff, and was it him or Mac?
It was,
I know
it was Mac. Mac Wilson got the tooth knocked tooth out. But Reuben Foster, I don't forget a lot of his hits. Right? It's just that's the one where it really changed. That hit had the rest of the LSU sideline. Their whole energy changed after that hit on kickoff return. Because remember,
he was match sticking everybody. Leonard was match sticking everybody, but he ran up against a Spartan Reuben.
Man,
it was different. The
thing was, man, it wasn't just the hit. It was just the intent of the hit. It caused the whole LSU sideline to really. And what the funny thing was, Reuben wasn't even getting real snaps on the defense. He was a special teams guy that year. So that type of hit, man, that's what I feel like needs to be restored at Alabama. Guys that take every level of the game serious and really apply that Bama standard mindset. Make them quit every play.
And I know we said one player, but somebody that we slept on. And I swear I wish he would have got a lot more playing time, but because of the talent, he had to wait his turn. But when he showed out his last year, I felt like I was like, man, where this guy has been. I ain't really just heard too much about him in the NFL. Deontay Thompson could hit. He was my All-American. When they put Deontay Thompson back there and face it, woo!
Yes.
Deontay Thompson lay that wood too.
And that's what his problem was, always trying to go and fill the hole too early. That's what hurt his stock. That's what hurt his ability to get on the field early. You ain't got to feel. You're not a linebacker, Deontay. We know you know how to hit. We know you there. We know you can hit, son, but you are the free safety. You the last line of defense. We need you to be disciplined over top, sir. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you definitely right. Listen, I got a question for you now. The pressure's on you now. Pick a group, man. We need a lineup. You're the second caller. You get to pick a group either side of the ball. We going cornerbacks. We're going safeties. I'll let you pick 2 corners or 3 because we got the star out there. We got that base nickel formation. We got 3 defensive linemen you can run at. You could get 2 safeties, or you could jump on the offensive side and pick the 3 wide receivers or our starting O-line with the tight end, running backs, quarterback, whatever. Give us your starter.
So you want a whole starting D lineup, or you just want
give me the starting D lineup of the Saban era?
Okay, starting D lineup of the Saban era. Okay.
Yeah. Pressure. Okay.
Yeah, Preston Buster Pipe, but I got this, man. I got this.
Dun.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Jonathan Allen and Darren Payne in the middle. If I'm running out of if it was a 4-2-5 or whatever, man, I gotta have Allen and Payne in that middle. Me personally, like I said, I'm gonna have Tim on that edge. It's a hawkers, man. Dang, on the other side, you forgot you had Pickway, you had you had some dogs.
That's what I'm saying. Come on. All right, let's go here. Defensive end.
Hey, he was a force to be reckoned with.
Hold on, Terrence. Calm down. I'm trying to narrow it down for you. We're gonna start at defense end. Strong side defense end. Who you going at the strong side defense end?
Strong side gotta be Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
He played with, man. Hey, you heard him on. Hey, he stopped him every day. Hey, when you got that type of attitude on defense, man, you can't be touched. Hey, man, I come here to put fear in you. I stop you, and this is what I do.
What number was Ryan Anderson? Was Ryan Anderson 25 too when he was at Bama?
Yeah, no, he's 22.
22. Okay.
Ryan Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay. Across from my, like I said, I can't go wrong with Tim. It was like, man, they was a tandem that you couldn't. Man, those two, man, you had your power on one end and your speed on the other. And oh my God, they're like, man. But through the middle, man, you had some run stuffers, man. I remember seeing Jonathan Allen just jump over Texas A&M player for a whole tackle, man. It was like, man, did he really just jump over an entire offensive lineman to make a tackle? Man, Jonathan Allen was a freak of nature. He was another one that waited his turn too. He had to come behind Jaron Reed and Ashawn Robinson.
Ashawn, yep.
Like you know what I said, yo, you got DJ Pickway, you had all this. It was different. Like we could rotate. People talking about rotating 8.
Yeah.
At least go about 16 deep tackles and wouldn't miss a beat.
Listen, and that's what started getting this starting growing my concern on how he was evolving his defense. Like I think he capped out when he stopped trying to rotate, use his depth. Even the young guys, yeah. I think that really affected how our defense performed the last 4 to 5 years. And I think that was a lot due to he didn't entrust the defensive coordinators he had after Jeremy Pruitt left. He didn't trust those guys for real. He really had to manage them guys, and it showed. So who you said we had in the middle of this? Because we're running basically a 3-4 nickel base formation. That's what we
go with Payne. I had another one that was kind of iffy for me, but he really didn't run out. He lined up as a tackle and sometimes the nose. But man, from Meridian, 6'7".
Yeah.
Now if you gave me freshman sophomore Raekwon, I could rock with you.
Yeah.
Senior Raekwon, when he lost weight, it was like he wasn't the same person.
So who you going with? Because you done said about 8 names. You got me all over the place.
I want Payne.
Okay.
The house of Payne.
What number was Deron Payne when he was at Alabama, y'all?
Darren Payne was 91. I want to say, was he 90?
I thought it was 94. Deron Payne was 91 and 94.
Yeah, 94. Yeah.
One of them. Come on, AAA. Y'all supposed to be tighten on his numbers. Listen, is it not? I think no. Deron Payne might have been 91. We'll fix it if it wasn't. So this is a 3-4. This is a 3-4 nickel look, right? This is based 3-4 nickel. Right now, you had it at your defensive ends, and I like this. I like this approach to it because some people look at this formation and be like, "Where's Will Anderson? Where's this, that, and third?" Listen, if we're going traditional 3-4 nickel look, old school wise, I like Ryan Anderson at defensive end. I like Tim Williams on the other side as your other edge sealer. And I like Deron Payne coming up the middle. But I think, so it was 94. I knew I wasn't tripping. I fixed it. But nah, so I'm thinking this, bro. And this is where the defensive tackle position, being in this front, this is why depth was such an important thing. We're missing. You think about Quinnen Williams. You thinking about
slippery bandit.
You get what I'm saying? You got.
I forgot about it. How could you forget about the slippery bandit, man?
Right, man. So I'll take a substitution if you want to use it right now.
So it's still like, what are you calling the raptor package? Because if we going with speed, yeah.
No,
If I'm going with power, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, you gonna stay where you at? I mean, it's not necessarily power. That's base nickel formation, first lineup. I'm putting out there. If I'm in charge, if I'm the D line coach, to put out the best three man front for Coach Saban era, this is who I'm putting out. That's how I want y'all to think about this when y'all come in on the phone lines. The rest of the segment. If you're that position coach for the best to put out the best lineup for the Coach Saban era, who are you putting out there? And your 3-man front right now, which is a solid one. You really can't go wrong with the D linemen and the defense. You know, the guys that came from Coach Saban during his era. You got Ryan Anderson at defensive end. You got Deron Payne at defensive tackle, and then you got Tim Williams at the other defensive end. I think that's a solid lineup.
Yeah. I'm trying to merge speed and power. You got speed and power. I mean, this you know, hey.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
I feel you, bro. That's solid. That's solid. Hey, AAA, y'all rate this defensive line A, B, C, D, or F. And while they doing that, man, any final statements before I let you off the line and get another caller on the line, man?
Okay. Linebackers, Nick, okay, you know what I'm saying, like that, man. I'd be a fool if I didn't put Groove in there, man. It was different. He was like that. You know, I'd be a fool if I didn't put Groove in there. He was like that. Athleticism, if I was going more athleticism, it would be Mac. But Mac didn't stay in the film room like I want to, so that's why I couldn't pick Mac, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason, man. Rashawn Evans, he's very reliable, speed, power, good combination. So I have, like I said, it had to be Groove and Evans in that middle, you know. It's kind of hard not going with Sean Dion Hamilton because, hey, he was smart, he was cerebral, he could hit too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, we talking about he was excellent under coverage. You know, I feel like, you know, if Eddie Jackson didn't tear his ACL and Sean Dion Hamilton didn't, we another natty deep. We was another natty if those two didn't tear their ACLs in the playoffs. That was just me. Of course, you know, I gotta have that boy Ed Show Jackson back there.
Yeah.
Ed Show, you can't show me Ed Show. Mika gotta be back there, of course. McKinney, he's reliable. You know, I'm gonna throw McKinney in there, man.
Look. I'm about to let you off the line because now you tripping. Now you tripping because you don't, bro. Come on now. Now listen. I'm not trying to rush you off the line. We got other callers calling in. Final statements, how we do it over here. This is your chance to say something to the family, say something to the channel, and then I'm roll tide, and then we're gonna let you off.
Look, I've been rocking with Smook, man. Y'all follow this guy, man. All y'all naysayers and haters, man, gone, man. We ain't even with it. We ain't with no clout. Smook got it, man. You know what he's doing. Roll tide, roll. Follow Smook, man.
Calm down, bro. Calm down. I appreciate you, Tate. Like I feel you, my boy. Appreciate you, man. Much love, my boy. Roll tide,
man. I'll be locked in. Okay,
for sure, my boy. Jesus. Y'all, hey, family, look. Let's just enjoy our Friday. Y'all so down, man. It feel good though. I'm not gonna lie. It feel good, bro. It really do. I'm telling you. And my boy J-Ro, he in the chat, man. He know how I am, bro. Like it's hard for me to listen to y'all be so angry about everything that's going on. And I'm not saying everybody angry, but listen, we passed it, y'all. We standing on business. I love it. But boy, y'all got some fire, man. I thought I had all the fire, but y'all got some fire, boy. I love it. Got another one on the line.
Townsend.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Uncle Jay, you on the line with your nephew. How you feeling today? How you doing? What's up?
What's going on, nephew?
Look, chilling, man. Out here riding around trying to get it. You know how we do.
What's up? What's up?
Listen, you already know they ready to hear from y'all. Go ahead, talk to your uncle. Talk to your uncle. Talk to him.
Hey, look at here, man. You know, I'm gonna put this on my age. I can give you some of my best players. You know, I'm an offensive guy, right?
Uh-huh.
But when I'm not real great on the offensive line, but I can give you my best players as far as receivers, quarterbacks, running backs. So maybe you can help me.
So pick a position group, and then we'll work on it. So where you want to go? Because I know you probably going. I honestly, Uncle Jay, I want you to go ahead and attack the one I think everybody might struggle with, right? Because I think we can use our time on the line to really decipher this one. I want you to put the best 3-man wide receiver group out there for the University of Alabama under Coach Saban era.
And you can never leave Julio Jones out of there, okay?
We definitely put on Julio at the X. He was
Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me type. I ain't no what they call them what them folks them recorders in court. I ain't one of them. So number 11, Julio. Oh, number 8. I put his doggone professional Julio Jones.
Yeah, and then Amari Cooper.
Where you putting Amari, at the Z or the slot?
Z.
Okay. It's gonna be a nasty lineup already.
I don't know. Devontae Smith.
Oh, at the slot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And see, this is why I don't want to do offense, because I'd be like, all right, let's do a different lineup. Let's do a different formation.
Well, I mean, he I think, people want to say he's too small, but that boy take licks and keep on ticking. You know what I'm saying?
That is a solid 3-man wide receiver group. I mean, and that's like, and everybody, I know people going to say Waddle to be in the slot, but Smitty was fast too. Like Waddle was just like get up and top out fast. Like Smitty could burn. Smitty was a burner.
Solid. And I had so many people argue with me that he wasn't going to last in the NFL because of his size, and he's been so durable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm over here tearing these grits up like I ain't even gonna lie.
As far as running backs, we at one time was said Alabama don't have good running backs when they get in the NFL. I have never seen anybody better than Derrick Henry.
So, Uncle Jay, you picked. We gave you the wide receivers. I'm gonna be nice because there's so many wide receivers. Let's go 2 deep on wide receiver. Let's go 2 deep on wide receiver. So you got the starting group. You got Julio Jones at the X. Then you got Devontae Smith at the slot. Then you got Coop at the Z. Who's lining up behind Julio as the X?
And I tell you,
Oh, come on,
man.
See, it's easy to go 1 deep, and then when we ask for 2 deep, that's when it really get hard because you only got 3 more slots. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Here go my suggestions.
You got Jerry, Judy.
I was literally going Judy, Ruggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say Judy or Ruggs
at the X. Which one you want to put at the X? I'm thinking about route technicians. I'm thinking about guys with the hands, guys that can really go up and get the ball. If me personally, and not lose any speed, I'm putting Ruggs right there. Saving error, I'm putting Ruggs right there.
Yeah.
That's just
and Devontae gives Jerry Judy credit for him being able to catch the way he does because he's got some hands. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then I would go with Jerry Judy on the other one.
On the Z?
Yeah.
All right. I think I know who's going to be at the slot. Talk to me, Unc.
I'm getting up in age, man. Remember these damn names.
Look, you got This is my thoughts on the slot. I'm looking at your Ridley, Waddle. I mean,
okay, yeah. Waddle.
Okay, look, this is so hard. Like the wide receivers as of late, and this is like you're not going to find many universities that can do this. Maybe Ohio State that'll get stuck in these type of positions, trying to do a roster like this, right? Trying to do a roster like this because look at how many of these guys. All of these are first round guys. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, and Julio Jones. All 6 of those guys are first-round draft picks. All 6 of them. All 6 of them. This ain't like a fan favorite moment. These are actually dudes that really they changed the game. Let's get some honorable mentions in the chat. I'm gonna get some honorable mentions in the chat. Coach J, your thoughts on your lineup, your wide receiver lineup. Why this lineup? And how does this lineup perform in today's game? Because I'm looking at this lineup, it really don't matter what quarterback from the Coach Saban era you put out there. I think any quarterback throwing to these guys would have crazy success. So, yeah.
You're asking me how would they perform in today?
Mm-hmm. Today's college football game. What does this wide receiver look? This group, this 6-man group of wide receivers: Jones, Ruggs, Smith, Waddle, Coop, and Jeudy. What does that look like?
All Americans. I mean, all of them.
Look, a lot of these people. John Mechie. We don't even have John Mechie on the 2 deep. Darius Hanks. People slept on my boy Kevin Norwood. I didn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Darius Stewart. Like the clutch plays of Marquise Mays, man. Like we had some wide receivers early in that Saban era that were very underutilized. You bring some of them guys back in their prime and they able to be 18, 19, 20 years old again, and you put them in some of these offensive schemes, Kendrick Law wouldn't be a newfound commodity because Marquise Mays was the first Kendrick Law, if we being real. Marquise Mays was the first Steve Smith Jr. of the Alabama wide receiver corps under Coach Saban. He really brought that mentality, that physicality aspect, and it paved the way for guys like Christian Jones to be recruited, or Darius Stewart to be recruited. You get what I'm saying? Like his mentality, that's what Coach Saban started. Oh yeah, we need to add more of that. Where can I find more of that? Marquise Mays started that. This lineup is nasty though. Hall of Fame with Jason, my guy Jason over here says he's saying your lineup that wide receiver lineup is filthy. I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of the names. Like Coach J, listen to this lineup by Caleb King. This is his 5 receivers out of this, the spots he putting up there. First 5 rotation. Mechie, J-Mo, Norwood, Ridley, Ruggs. Like you can't go wrong with that.
That's awesome. That's still an awesome lineup.
Man.
Still an awesome lineup.
Man.
But you gotta have Julio Jones and Amari Cooper in the starting.
Right. Hey, Quasia says, Uncle Jay, your little sister Quasia says, we win a natty with this. We win a natty with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We don't even need an O-line. Snap the ball, throw it to one of these dudes. Every play, we good. We don't care who the quarter. Shoot, Coach Saban could be out there playing quarterback. We win the natty with this lineup. Look, Piano Man says this wide receiver lineup is illegal. This is illegal. Aluminum foil on the grill, illegal. That's what we talking about, man. Slept on Calvin Ridley. Hey, nobody's sleeping on him. It's just when you look at the names.
I'm not sleeping on him. I mean, because there's so many good receivers, it's just hard to say, okay, this one is so much better than the other one because all of them are awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
But when you start from where it really started, it started with Julio Jones. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
And then the next great was Cooper.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Smitty, I can't help it. He's always been my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Ruggs and all of those guys were before him and they taught him what he knew, but they taught him well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just signed a big contract in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And he was the one that they were doubting because of his size from day one. Everybody was saying he's gonna stay hurt. He's been durable. and he's earned it every year, man. I mean, he's breaking records. You know what I'm saying? He got me watching, him and Jalen. I'm always watching him now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I put this in the chat earlier. Alabama has at least one player on every NFL team right now, except for the Chicago Bears.
Hey, so last year there was a stat put out, Uncle Jay, that Alabama had a player starting at every position on the field in the NFL. When the season kicked off, there was an Alabama player starting at one corner. There was another Alabama player starting at another corner. Safety, free safety. Mike, Will, Sam, D-end, D-tackle, D-end. On the defensive side, as a matter of fact, on the defensive side, you could have went too deep at all but three positions. I think they were talking about and it was like a preseason segment. They were talking about these projected lineups, and then you look on the offensive side. Last year when Bryce Young got drafted, that not only solidified having a first round draft pick from every position to get picked up from Alabama, right? You had doggone everybody. You had a starter, multiple starters at multiple positions on the offensive side that were from the University of Alabama. Talking about, I think it was 9 receivers from the University of Alabama. People that we forgot about. Robert Foster at one point was a top wide receiver, and he was very underutilized at Alabama. Like, these names are people of people that have literally just used the brand and continue to develop. Guys that stuck around and developed, and they make it through that first contract. These guys are making their money on the back end, and this is what Coach Saban was preaching. But we're not going to get into that conversation. Coach Jay, we kind of got at your feels on how this lineup, this group of wide receivers would fare in today's game. Overall, man, I'm going to ask you a hard question. If this is your group of wide receivers that you're coaching that season, these 6 guys is your rotation, who's coming out with the most receiving yards?
Julio Jones.
You think so?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, we talking Julio prime, okay?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about that age now. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about prime, in his prime.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hey, I meant number 1 draft picks. I'm sorry. Number one. I'm sorry, Greg. You got me. You correct me. 2 was definitely first round. Was it Mac first round too? Didn't he get selected first round? Round? Yeah.
Mac did get selected.
And then they gave us, Jalen got selected second round. But
second round.
Yeah, that was crazy. But so check this out.
Jalen make more money than anybody.
Than all of them. Uncle Jay, I'm gonna contest you on this most receiving yards out of this group. If I had to say most receiving yards, I'm going with Jalen Waddle. Not necessarily for most receptions, but receiving yards. Waddle to this day has the highest yards after catch average amongst Alabama wide receivers. And yes, he came through during a time where he had 2 quarterbacks that kind of like, this offense was designed for those guys to get those touches. But yards after catch, Waddle, nobody could break away from, after the catch, after like Waddle could. Even Smitty.
But when you got Bryce Young throwing, I mean, I agree. I mean, but when you got any of them could be in that position with Bryce Young being the quarterback.
Ooh.
I still think Bryce Young is the best quarterback ever came through Alabama.
My bro, Dreek, what's crazy? We got to watch Julio's rookie, his freshman year and watch his rookie year, basically around in the same area. Listen, I got a comment, y'all, and it's going to spark a little debate. I want to know, my boy Dreek coming in with the heat. He says Julio rookie year at Atlanta, right? If I'm reading this right, Julio's rookie year at Atlanta over Smitty's Heisman campaign. And if you think about it, it's a fair comparison because Smitty had 4 years at Bama. Julio had 3 before he went to the league. When his 4th year was his rookie year with Atlanta. You look at it, I mean, he did it at the highest level. Julio was a dog his rookie year. And Smitty did something that no wide receiver in college football history had ever done. 3 times that year. 3 times in that same season. What's y'all takes? Look, shots fired. Shots fired.
Man,
what's your take, Uncle Jay? Come on, that's a good conversation.
That's a hard one there, man. That's a hard one because I mean Julio. I mean he didn't look like a rookie in his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean I might have to go with Julio.
Yeah, and Coach Smook going with Julio too. I'm going with Julio too. And
the reason I'm gonna go with Julio?
What's that?
Because he was playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a step above. Okay.
I feel
faster, harder hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I mean, you can't overlook that. That was a very, very good one right there.
Yeah, and that was. Hey, shout out to my boy Drake Hughes for that one. That was a good little spinner. That was a good little curveball to kind of bring this thing to close, man. Uncle Jay, anything you want to say to the fam before I let you off the line, man? I knew you was going to want to talk these wide receivers, and this is the thing. I think I'm gonna let you kind of echo this, man. That y'all, everybody think they got their answers till you get on this line. Because when you really start thinking about it, so much greatness has came through the University of Alabama.
I'm telling you. You get a brain fog when you be asked for more and more. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
They there, but they just not popping up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It made me feel bad. I'm not discrediting Waddle or anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of started from. When Coach Saban started and tried to work my way forward, and I overlooked some people. You know what I'm saying?
You get lost because you'll get on one. You'll get to like 2011. You'll get to that wide receiver group, and you talk about Amari Cooper's coming out party and all of that. But then you look at the guys he played with, and you're like, man, those guys could just very well find themselves a spot on the field too with this group. So, I get where you coming from, Uncle Jay. But yeah. 100%, man. Solid lineup.
Okay.
We not discrediting that. Definitely a solid lineup.
No, but yeah, you asked what I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Roll Tide, and I don't give a damn about nobody but Bama.
I already know, man. Uncle Jay, much love, man. You know I'm gonna hit you up. Listen, don't forget, man. We got family night in the lobby tonight. It's gonna get crazy.
I'll be there.
Oh yeah,
I'll be there.
We up tonight. I'm gonna act. If you're coming to the Discord lobby party, do not bring your home trainer with you because it will not be accepted. You will be turned around at the door. No home training Discord party. Only family only. Ain't no rubberneckers pulling up. Family only. And we're gonna watch movies. We're gonna have music playing. We got card games set up. We're gonna set up the card table tonight. It's gonna be lit. I already got it set up. It's gonna be a good time. So pull up, Uncle Jay. You already know you always the life of the party, and we're gonna make it do what it do.
All right.
Yes, sir. Later. Yes, sir. Much love, Phone line still open, y'all. I ain't doing no in-between segments. I ain't got nothing to talk about but what we talking about here. I'm really putting the pressure on y'all. I didn't let y'all prepare for this and none of that. I didn't really prepare for it because I thought I had a good idea of my lineup. And when I started trying to put the lineup together yesterday, when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I ain't doing this. I ain't about to be stressing myself out. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. 205 on the line. Let me see who this is. Let me talk to you.
Call from
Davin from Birmingham. Put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Here we go. My boy Davin, you're in the game, man. How you feeling this morning, my boy?
Doing great. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing good, man. Look, you see the conversation. You see how everybody thought they had what they thought they had, but when it's time to do what it's time to do, everybody ain't doing this. Too much greatness around this mug, which is a good thing, man. Right?
Yeah, I've been listening a little bit. I've been trying to get in between my memes.
Okay, look, Mr. Boss, man, I feel you. So I'm not gonna hold you up since your time is so much more valuable than I'm just playing. Pull up, man. What you talking about, man? What we're talking Saban era. When you talk about a player from the Saban era, who's the story? Whose story you gonna tell? Who's the one that sticks out? And it only can be one. As hard as it is to choose, it don't have to be a certain side of the ball. Pick a player and give your story. Tell your story. Your grandkids listen. You on the front porch, your grandkids listen.
Yeah, man. I gotta go Julio. Mm-hmm. I really feel like Julio really kicked it off for us as far as like that big premier recruit for us.
Yeah.
And then he came in as a freshman and showed up. So I definitely will probably talk about Julio. Then you look at the Hall of Fame NFL career that he had. And then Julio was in an era where it was different for wide receivers. I know people talk about Smitty's Heisman campaign, not taking away anything from Smitty, but I think if you put Julio in that offense in 2020 with Sark as his offensive coordinator, with the rules how they are now for offense, I really think Julio, man, he surpasses what Smitty even did in the 2020 season. So that's why I got to go Julio.
You are saying exactly what I've said about a lot of wide receivers pre this Alabama spread offense 60-40 pass balance scheme, right? I'll tell you right now, if DJ Hall had a Steve Sarkisian and a Bryce Young or a Tua or a Mac Jones, right? Even with their offensive lines that he had during his tenure, DJ Hall, there'll be no talk about Henry Ruggs or Jerry Jeudy or those guys, because we saw it with DJ. We saw it with DJ Hall. Like
DJ was a beast.
Right. Tyrone Prothro before his injury. Like, come on, man. Those are my two favorite Bama receivers of all time. Like, I played against Julio. You know, I actually witnessed Julio embarrass one of my teammates my senior year of high school, you know, on the court. Not even on the field. This was on the court. And we all know Julio was a crazy, freakish athlete in high school if you're from the Alabama area and grew up during that time frame. But man, I mean DJ Hall, you put him in this era of offense and this way of, like, those guys were getting their heads taken off. I mean, literally targeted during that era. You couldn't go across the middle and feel safe.
Right.
It wasn't like flood concept was really flood concept. Get to the sideline, create some space, keep that open. So yeah, man, Julio Jones, I can rock with that. Now, pressure's on you. Pick a side of the ball, pick a group, and we're gonna give a lineup. And I think from here on out, and I want to say sorry to the first two callers for the defensive side. Well, we'll keep this up and we'll come back and we'll do a 2-deep lineup. But because my boy Davin's on the line, which side? I mean, we've done wide receivers, we've done linebackers, and we've done defensive linemen. What group you going to take? You get to be the position coach for this group to coach the greatest group position, the greatest lineup under Coach Saban era. You get to put this lineup out there.
We talking about the GOAT, man, so we got to go secondary.
Okay.
I mean, just in honor of the GOAT, man. That was his specialty, so we got to go secondary.
All right, let's do it, man. I'm here with you.
So are we doing like a nickel base, or how are we doing it? Like how many quarterbacks? How many?
Base nickel. We got the three corners. You got your nickel corner, your star. You got your boundary. You got your to the field. Then you got your and then you got your free safety and strong safety. That's the lineup right now.
Gotcha. Okay, so boundary corner, I'm probably gonna go Pat Surtain.
Okay.
Opposite him, and it's real close between these two guys, but I'm probably gonna go a little bit old school just because I respect that era so much. Probably gonna go Drake Kirkpatrick on the opposite side. I was close. I was thinking about Marlon Humphrey, but I'm probably gonna go Drake Kirkpatrick there.
At the corner, right?
Corner, yeah.
Okay.
And then at star, I'm probably gonna go Minka Fitzpatrick.
My lineup.
And then on the back end, I'm gonna go Eddie Jackson at free safety, and then I'm gonna do another old school pick at strong safety. I'm gonna go Mark Barron.
Woo! So you're compensating with Mark Barron. You're compensating for that run support we're gonna need out of this nickel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know where your head is. Was Minka number 21 or number 2?
You said was Minka? You talking about his jersey number?
Yeah.
Dang, what jersey? I think he was 20. It was 20. What was Minka?
Minka was 21 or number 2, AAA?
I think Pat Surtain was 2.
Pat, okay. Minka was 29.
Like,
29.
Minka was like 29, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Minka Fitzpatrick. Y'all know that your boy ain't the spelling bee champ no more. Got 29 Minka. We got 29 Minka. And then you said, who was the starting corner on this side?
I had Dre Kirkpatrick and I had Pat Surtain as the boundary corner.
What number was Pat? 20?
Pat was 2.
2, okay. What was his number his freshman year?
I think he came in at 2.
Pat Surtain started as a true freshman, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
See now, okay. This is how great Alabama secondary was during Saban era. I always get Minka and Pat's careers, not necessarily those two, but their careers kind of intertwine when I think about performance and how effective they were when they came to Bama. I always get their careers mixed up because it was like we didn't miss a beat. It was like a year in between them, being implemented into the as far as being the young guys out there making their name. And both of them came in and did what they did. They grew yearly, like progressive, game to game. And you didn't see that during that time. So yeah. So Pat Surtain at the ISO. We got Dre and Minka on the other side, handling to the boundary, right? Then we got safeties. Who you say you had a strong safety?
I had Mark Barron, and then at free, I had Eddie Jackson.
All right, go ahead and explain what this lineup, why this lineup, what stands out at each spot, why you think they fit well. Go ahead and talk football, man.
Yeah, man. Pat Surtain, when I look at just a prototypical corner that I feel could have played old school, or he could, or clearly he can play in the new school era as well. I feel like he just fits. Was like if Saban had to go in the lab and build out an ISO corner, it's gonna be Pat Surtain, in my opinion. Just he got the length, he has the pedigree with his dad being an all-pro cornerback. I just feel like Pat Surtain is just that prototypical Nick Saban corner. But then you get somebody like on the opposite end, somebody like a Dre Kirkpatrick, with his length and his size, somebody that could play off of receivers, just was instinctive. I feel like he's going to be perfect on that opposite side because I feel like teams are going to more so shy away from a Pat Surtain and leave him on the island. So you're going to need somebody that's aggressive and chippy, that can play press, that can really play good playing off, and who can handle getting the ball thrown at him majority of the game. Yeah. So that's why I went with Dre Kirkpatrick. And then you look at just how great of a tackler he was. I feel like, that would be a good compliment to what you're going to get with Pat Surtain. Right. Minka, I feel like Minka's kind of just self-explanatory. I mean, Minka was just awesome in that slot for us. Came in as a true freshman. He
really changed the mold of what you wanted from that star position. He really did. Because you had some solid ones that played that nickel corner spot before him, but not at the rate that he played it at. And once he solidified himself there, you notice the guys behind him really were asked to do so much.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like you definitely saw that shift after Minka. It was like Saban was like, this is what I want from the start position. I feel like it was the same way until the game changed with like that inside linebacker position, how it was like, every inside linebacker after Rolando McClain, you were looking for another Rolando McClain until the game kind of shifted and you had to go with smaller inside linebackers. But I feel like that's what Minka was for that star position. He really, like you said, came in to change the way that it was played. And every star after that, it was like whether you look at Malachi Moore or just some of the other guys that came after him, you could see Saban trying to emulate what he was doing with Minka. Right. And then with the safety lineup, I just feel like kind of like what you mentioned, they're just the perfect tandem to each other. I mean, you got Eddie, who's a ball hawk. He's gonna have that deep end for you. Yeah. And then you got Mark Barron, who I feel like was a little bit underrated in coverage. I know he had to move to linebacker in the NFL. Well, not initially in the NFL, but later on in his career, he moved, I think, to outside linebacker.
Well, he played linebacker in high school too, so. Yeah. Him getting moved to safety was because he wasn't the prototypical big linebacker for college at that time. Like he was a big, strong safety. And Mark Barron really set it up for what the strong safety position looks like now. The Husky, you talking about Vinny Sincere came after Mark, right? I mean, other big strong safeties, Landon Collins.
Yeah, Landon Collins.
Like big guys who weren't big enough to play linebacker, but they developed, they were able to cover, and they were strong run support guys. They always were a liability in one-on-one, though. And Mark Barron, we're not going to lie, definitely was a liability in one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just feel like with the lineup we have, it's ways you can kind of, you can design the defense to kind of protect Mark Barron. But I feel like when you, like you mentioned, how you look at how the game is evolving, that Husky role, kind of you have that safety that's playing closer in the box, coming in and run support, that bigger safety / linebacker type. I feel like Mark Barron fits it to a T. And so I feel like it's a situation, even though you're in nickel, you may lose a little bit as far as like run support. I feel like it's going to be a situation with Mark. It's like you still got an extra linebacker on the field. So that's why I went with Mark, and then just safety. As far as like free safety, Eddie's going to have that back end covered. He's just such a ball hawk.
Yeah, and you're never going to find him out of position. So you just rounded up our starting defense from for the Saban era, and it's going to be. And I'm going to start at the cornerback position. You talking about ISO corner, Pat Surtain, strong safety, Mark Barron. Free safety, Eddie Jackson, star, Minka Fitzpatrick, corner, the other corner, boundary corner, Dre Kirkpatrick. Then at the Mike linebacker, you got Rolando McClain, you got the Will, CJ Mosley, you got Jack, Reggie Ragland, defensive ends on that field, Ryan Anderson, Tim Williams, and then holding down the middle in the trenches, defensive tackle, Deron Payne. I'm listening to this lineup. And yes, we can pick and poke at different spots and say you can put this person there, but this right here, this is a number 1 ranked defense right now in college football. You look at, and this is me saying, bring your best ever during your best era of your team's tenure, right? I take this lineup over Georgia's past 3 or 4 years, their 2 national championship winning defenses. I'll take this lineup and say they perform better than that lineup. I take this lineup and I look at some of the historical lineups that, I'm saying, like, that I got to witness. I'm not going to speak for stuff like historical before I was born, like Nebraska and all that. I'm talking about teams that I got to witness, like the Miami defense in 2000, 2001. That was a defense that was really unstoppable. Florida State defense, I want to say 2000 and, was that 2000? What was Jameis's year? 2011? Yeah, 2013, 2012. When was J-Mo?
Yeah. Jameson Winston, that was 2013.
So I look at that Florida State defense from there and all the talent they had. Florida defense, 08, 09, 07 to 09. Their defense, guys that they rotate, you mix that, you try to compare those defenses to this lineup, you try to make a lineup to compare to this, you're going to be missing somewhere. You're going to be, somebody in the spot right now is going to be questionable. I don't see no questions here. I don't see no limitations on what we can do with this base nickel formation, this lineup on the defense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, golly, man. And I'm thinking about the names that we left off. People in the chat.
That's a lot of great talent we haven't mentioned.
Look, Drake Hughes, my bro said Kareem Jackson instead of Drake Kirk. Give me Dante Hightower instead of Reg. Exactly. Like, and he ended it with respectfully. Not saying they couldn't do it, but man, just think about it. What some of these guys that are being subbed in could have did. That's why I said next time we do it, we'll go too deep. We'll go too deep. Man, honestly, I might have to F around and drop somebody off the D-line and put Courtney Upshaw. Listen, the way the game is played now, you can slide Courtney Upshaw to the D end, and he could be a big D lineman.
Because the jack position back then really was an end.
Yeah.
It wasn't what it is today. Like, Will Anderson was 230-ish, 240 max playing jack. Courtney Upshaw was 260, 270. He was only 6'2", 6'3". It was a different game back then because the defenses back then were built in the SEC to stop the run game. It's a different game now because now you're trying to stop passers. You're trying to get after the quarterback, so your defense is a little bit lighter. So Upshaw could definitely play on the defensive line in this age.
For sure. Well, Davin, if we had the time, man, I'll keep you on longer, bro. But We got 2 more positions to cover. We got 2 more groups to cover. We're tying the tight ends in with the O-line, and we're going to do the quarterback, running back tando together too. So real quick, I want to get your take on this. Quarterback, running back duo that you put in on the all-Saban lineup. I'm not going to put it on there. I just want to hear your thoughts on it.
I got to go Bryce and Derrick Henry.
Bryce and Derrick?
Yeah, Bryce and Derrick.
I like. You know what? I'm going to say my like meter on that one on a scale of 1 to 10 is probably like an 8.5, 9. 8.59. And when we get the next caller on to do whatever group, when we get back to that, I'm gonna explain why I like that, why I'm at an 8.59 right there. But bro, appreciate you for calling in. Anything you want to say to the people before I let you off, man?
Yeah, man. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Let's continue to run the numbers up for Coach Smook, and y'all enjoy yourselves and be safe.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man, and roll tide.
All right, roll tide.
For sure. All right, y'all. I got a special caller calling in. So if I don't see the number call in, listen, it's because I really want this person to call in right now. I want this person to call in. They gonna give the take that I want to hear for today. You know what I'm saying? There it is right here. Listen.
Call from
Cindy from Saraland.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Gotcha. Cindy, you're on the line with Coach Smook. How you feeling?
I'm better, Smook. Thank you.
Look, I'm so glad you feeling better. Man, you know when the family hurting, it hurts everybody. You know, when your family and we was praying for our Cindy, boy. We was praying for our Cindy.
Them gallbladders can be a pain in the butt, can't they?
Listen, that's what they call them gallbladder for, right?
Oh man.
How you feeling though, Cindy? What you liking this segment we doing today?
I am. I like to not got in.
Yeah, look, and
the line is on fire, bud.
It is. During Davin's phone call, it was like 6 phone calls I had to miss. It was 6 phone calls I had to miss because we don't have a call queue set up yet. We actually working on that. I might need some of my AAA fam to chime in and help out, do a couple of tests this weekend while we try this new call queue software out. And I'm telling y'all, hopefully the call segment stay hyped because that junk ain't cheap, sis. It ain't cheap. Your brother, we out here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cheap. So if y'all want to have call queues and be able to wait offline and listen to the segment, please continue to support the channel. And the easy way to do that is like and sharing the stream. Like and share the stream. That's the easiest way to do it.
Well, I got something exciting to tell you.
What's
you need
up?
to give a shout out to Rock Montgomery's mother.
Whoa.
She's been DMing me in Twitter.
Oh.
And I told her to tune in.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully she is.
Okay, shout out. Go ahead. My fault.
No, I was gonna say maybe she'll pop in.
Listen, shout out to Rock Montgomery, who's one of my guys that I interact with when I go do team reporting. Rock Montgomery, Miles McVay, Wilkin Formby, all those young offensive linemen that kind of came in around the same time. I rock with them guys heavy. They the ones that's kind of real, like playful with the media. They interact, they laugh, they joke. So shout out to Rock Montgomery, very well spoken young man. I can't wait for him to get his opportunity on the field. But shout out to all those guys, man. All the parents that are out on social media holding it down for their children, they young men that's representing Alabama. I got added to that circle of being able to connect with a lot of these parents because of the one and only Mia McClellan. Shout out Mia McClellan, Jace McClellan's mom.
Oh yeah,
she was
on Twitter yesterday too.
Hey, listen, that's my sister. And when I seen her getting active on it, that's when I knew I wasn't tripping about what I heard. But we ain't gonna get that no more energy. She even said the same thing, and she has really been looking out not just for Coach Smook, but anybody that's pro supporting these players, regardless of what their decisions is, but regardless of their performance on the field. These are all young men who are trying to not only just make it in life, but they're putting, at the end of the day, football is a game. It's a freaking game. We make it serious and bigger than what it is, but it's a game. And these boys are asked to go out and put on a show, put their lives on the line to put on a show. they're going out there to
For
entertain
our
us.
entertainment.
Yes. And in such a sense of the word, if we really was to sit back and really consider and stop being selfish and paying attention to our own desires, we would really appreciate these kids regardless of what decisions they make. If they choose to leave because they feel like they can go and entertain somebody more on the field, that's what they should have the right to do at the end of the day. That's why I check myself with all of the guys I spoke on. I didn't mean no disrespect. That's just me as a coach. That's the mentality. But as far as you going to do what's best for you, I'm always going to support that 100%. And shout out Miss Montgomery for supporting her son and pushing him.
Yeah, call on in, Miss Montgomery.
Look, if you listening, the numbers on the screen. You listening, call on in. And I know you've been a long time Bama fan. We know we definitely well versed with your family because y'all are tapped in. They are tied in.
Yeah, she gave me a roll tide and then said that he was still losing weight and that I feel like she would say it was okay to disclose this.
Yeah.
And that he was in Georgia training, I think.
Mm-hmm. The Velocity football training facility, a lot of those guys go, and I think that's the name of the training facility. They do like their lab work and get their technique training and working, just in the lab, molding their craft, perfecting their craft. He will inform me. A lot of those guys, they get together and they do their thing in the off season, which is cool. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who this is. Supposed to be calling me. Hello. All right, ain't nobody. Telemarketer, they ain't want that. Look, they ain't want that. Y'all know I do that on the show, y'all. I do that live, y'all. That's it. I don't be trying to miss no money.
You don't never know when a mama's gonna call in.
You get what I'm saying? But Cindy, I wanted your take. Like, we got you on the line. I know you don't usually call in and get these type of takes. You usually just kind of stick to the fan side of things. But you got some favorite quarterbacks. You got some quarterbacks that you watch some running backs that you watch during this Saban era. I want you to give me. We'll go with our starters and then we'll go to the second string. Give me a quarterback and a running back duo.
My hometown boy, AJ.
AJ McCarron?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that.
I got a little bit of hometown feeling for him.
You know what? I agree with AJ McCarron. He's going to be one of my two. I'm telling you.
You know what my all-time favorite play for him is?
What's that?
When he was gutting it out and it was like a 3rd and long, and you remember this play? He was like dancing on the sideline.
On the sideline, the tiptoe. Yep, he was tiptoeing. I wish y'all could see me tiptoeing, y'all. Hold up. He was tiptoeing, y'all. He was tiptoeing on the sideline. He did the little double tap like that. Then he tiptoed on down. Yeah, I remember that.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
I mean, he just won my heart there.
That's what's up, man. And so you got AJ as your number one. Who's the running back lining up next to him in the ultimate Saban era lineup?
Oh, my King Henry.
Yes, sir. Look, I don't think anybody's going to have anybody other than Derrick Henry. And I love Derrick Henry. He's so humble. But Derrick Henry tried to act like he wasn't the greatest Alabama running back of all time.
I beg to differ.
And I mean, that's no disrespect to Sean Alexander. There's no disrespect to Mark Ingram. There's no disrespect to Lacey and what he did during his season where he kind of just put himself on the scene. Trent Richardson. I mean, Najee, Damian Harris, all these great backs that came in and put up numbers. They came in and put up crazy good numbers. But Derrick Henry was the one. He did it at the college level and at the NFL level for years straight. Like once he became the number one back at Bama, from that moment on, he was the number one back every time he stepped on the field.
Where is he at in the NFL now?
Derrick Henry.
He's not with the Titans anymore, right?
Nuh-uh. Where did he go, Chat? Because I thought we was going to have my boy at Atlanta for a minute. I thought Atlanta was about to make a push for Derrick Henry, boy. And that would have been crazy to have Derrick Henry, Bijan, and then draft Jace. That would have been crazy. He's with the Ravens. That's not fair. That is not fair. That was the talk of the offseason. Where
did he go?
The Baltimore Ravens, standing in the backfield next to Lamar Jackson. Go ahead and get them boys plane tickets to the Super Bowl.
Oh, man.
Go ahead and get them boys plane tickets to the Super Bowl.
I didn't realize that.
That's not fair. And people talking about he's washed up. Like, Nah, Tennessee just didn't care to put anything around him no more. It's hard. Barry Sanders is a testament to a running back literally just dealing with, want to be loyal, want to do what's best, and believing in a management team, a management group, at management staff that's going to surround you with personnel to be successful. And Tennessee never really invested in Derrick Henry being successful, which is a shame because you literally could have had the greatest back of all time retire as a Titan, but you didn't.
They messed up.
Oh yeah. So you got your first string guy. Who we putting behind AJ McCarron for Cindy for all time Saban era quarterback?
Well, I want to say Tua, but he seemed kind of injury prone. I guess Tua.
Tua?
Yeah.
All right, Tua. Y'all gonna make me do this? Tua Tagovailoa. Y'all gonna make me do that? I'm gonna just put Tua.
Just do a Tua T.
Nah, we just gonna put Tua. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Tua. Y'all really was about to make me do that, huh? Y'all really was about to make me do that, huh? Jarvis, I know you in here, Jarvis Mitchell. Hey, y'all, this is not Jarvis S. This is Jarvis Mitchell. He is family.
Moon telling you how to pronounce it.
Look, Moon, you know how to... Moon, I need the breakdown for the last name. Come on, Moon Rocker and Antoine. Since y'all be my little... y'all the family dictionaries, right? Pause.
Tell us, Twan.
Tell us, how do we pronounce the last name? Tagovailoa. We know how to pronounce it. I want to see it written out. Come on. They said, nah, Two is just fine. Nah, it ain't Jarvis S. Look, JB, it ain't Jarvis S. This Jarvis Mitchell. This is cousin, brother cousin. You know what I'm saying? Who's the running back behind Derrick Henry, Cindy?
I like Mark.
Mark Ingram? Okay. You know what?
He was a gamer.
Oh, yeah. Mark Ingram was definitely him. He was the first him of the same. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. We had a guy by the name of Glenn Coffey, I think his name was.
Yes, I remember watching Glenn. I'm old, you know.
Yeah, Coffey was. I think people forget Coffey kind of got pushed to the back of the line once Mark Ingram had.
Didn't he go to the NFL and quit?
Yeah.
Went to the military.
And you know, when anybody quit sports to go and serve their country, you can't do nothing but respect that. But you wonder why.
I didn't. He had a good career going too.
You wonder why though. Like, man, if Coach Smook had the opportunity to pick NFL, NBA, or serve my country, hey, go buy my jersey. I'm not.
You'd have done that first, would you?
Yes, I definitely would have took my chances on that court or on that field first at the professional level, and then I probably would have did some Glenn Coffey type move. I probably would have pulled something like that. But this is a solid 2D.
I can remember he had a good career going and just quit in the middle of it.
He was like, and I mean, Roy Upchurch. Somebody just put in there. JB17 said, JB718 says Roy Upchurch. People forget about Upchurch. He was the one that got us back in the game, that Auburn Iron Bowl 2008.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. Come on, man. So I like this too deep from Cindy. Listen, the thing is, this lineup, like, it's so interchangeable because of how much greatness we had come through Alabama during Coach Saban's tenure. So with that being said,
and you know who my best wide receiver is, my favorite.
Who that?
Smitty.
Everybody.
I love me some silky smooth Smitty.
Hey, it's someone with the ladies of the Bama Nation, of the Bama family, and Devontae Smith. I promise you, if my mama got on this line right now, she would probably say Julio, but right there with Julio, she's like, Smook, you know, I love me some Smitty. I love me some Smitty. Look, that it's something about Smitty and I think it's just because of his mannerism. Right, even when he was barking on the field, barking at DBs, he did it with such a respect. You get what I'm saying? Like
freaking up the sidelines, Smook.
Right,
I love it.
Right. We got breakdowns of the Tagovailoa last name. My boy Antonio Russell done joined the party. Listen, Moon Rocker and Antoine. Does he pass the test? Does he pass the inspection? Tagovailoa. I think that's right.
Tagovailoa. Tagovailoa.
It's pronounced Tagovailoa, but it's spelled Tagovailoa.
Oh.
And you know what? I don't think it's spelled Tagovailoa. I think our little country is out here in the South. We done messed up that man whole name, and they just started running with it. The family, they was like, bump it. They not gonna say it right. Yeah, I'm Tua Tagovailoa, University of Alabama quarterback. Like, look, Bot Riggs. Hey, Bot Riggs out here handing out level ups, man. Don't be, hey, if y'all talk to Bot Riggs, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want somebody bothering y'all, address Bot Riggs. They gonna bother you the rest of the thing. Y'all rock with them. Hey, listen. Antoine giving you the approval, Antonio. Antoine giving you the approval. No, hey, Moonrock said no. Smook Tua told us to say it like that. Oh, he did. It's like tongue, la voya. I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you, but I still think my boy, because of how it's spelled, he did it right, because that's how it's spelled. Tagovailoa. Like, if you have to spell it out, you got to say tag.
Like tag your ear.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly how you got to spell it. So I think you good. I think you in there, Antonio. Welcome to the dictionary squad of the AAA family. You have now been done with the responsibilities of giving us the correct pronunciation of our players' names. Congratulations. Thank you for your contributions to the Coach Network. Cindy, you got anything you want to say to the fam before I let you off the line, sis?
No, just that I'll see y'all over on Discord. Let's go get Missy over there.
Yeah, we about to go get Mixie on the Discord after the show. Listen, we got about 10 minutes. I'm going to take one more phone call after Cindy get off the line, and then that's how we're going to end the show.
Take care.
All right, Cindy, much love, sis. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes. Listen, now, I want y'all to understand, this last group is the offensive line and tight ends. We're going one deep. And I got basically 10 minutes before Boss Lady come in here and start getting on to me for going overtime again. All right. I buy us a little 7 minutes with the intro and I let it roll. But airtime, we trying to stay within 2 hours. So you come in, y'all know I love to talk, but we got to get to it. So offensive line, let's break it down. Or to do this, do we pick a year of the offensive line or do we pick person? I think we pick personnel. I think we got enough. Put your best 5 offensive linemen. Don't even think about positions. Think about your best 5 offensive linemen and put them out there.
Call from
Piano Man. Put me in the game.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Piano Man is on the line. Let's go, man. Perfect person to have come in and talk offensive line and to close the show, this calling segment out with. Well, how you feeling this morning, Piano Man?
Oh, Smook, let me say this, man. You the smoothest dude I know, and we got the smoothest planet, and we got the smoothest nation, and that's all I can say. Hey, man, we are Smook disciples. That's who we are.
Don't do it like that, man. Don't do it like that. Listen, we are a family. You Piano Man, you know it's hard for me to take recognition. I be smiling because
I know it.
But this is y'all, man. I promise you, just as much as people try to make it about Smook, like y'all just don't understand. I'm not easily influenced, but my family, y'all really not. I'm not gonna say dictate, but y'all really influence a lot of how I move on this platform and on how I'm moving with how this thing is growing. Yes, I'm the head of, but y'all are really what make this thing. I won't never forget that. So yes, I appreciate the accolades and all the love and stuff, but never discount and discredit what y'all do, man. Y'all are really what make this thing go, and I appreciate y'all more than y'all know.
And brother, we love you, and you know I do.
Yes,
I've
sir.
been with you from day one.
Yes,
and I'm
sir.
gonna say this: you don't know this, but bro, when I first met you, I was in depression. Between you and Gil and Bama Girl, and man, God put y'all there, and man, I'll never forget it. And that's why I stand with you all the way that I do. But let's get down to business.
Let's get down to
business.
Let's get
down to business. I'm gonna go with the defense for just a second. I'm gonna go with the defense. And my strong safety, I got to go with.
No, Piano Man, you can't go defense. We already got somebody they done called in and beat you to the defense. We got offensive line.
You know what? I give up. Just give up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight.
Give up. I'm throwing in the towel, Coach. I'm throwing in the towel.
No,
because I was sitting here. Okay, well, let's go with the defense. Let's go with the offensive line.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I do it. But you're going to have to give me some names because I've been sticking with this defense because, man, you got me jacked up on defense.
Listen, the thing is, I think I messed everybody up by bringing the film room in yesterday and talking defense and just making it all make sense from this yesterday's show to last week. I mean, you know what? Bump it. Piano Man, just for you, because you my big brother. You and you know it's all love. Let's go defense. We're doing defense. We don't care about the offensive line because with the skills players we got lined up over there, you could put me out there at center and left guard and left tackle, and I can snap like Seth McLaughlin, and we still gonna put up 60. So defense.
Brother, I told you the offense was illegal with that wide receiver group that Uncle Jay had. That was illegal in 52 states, man.
52 of them. Is it 52? All 52 states. The ones that they ain't officially announced in states, they illegal over there too. The ones without laws, the Area 51, that's the 51st state. It's illegal to have that type of lineup over there in Area 51. Y'all better know it, man.
Man, Nick Saban ought to be ashamed of himself.
Recruiting like that.
At him. Man, look, Julio Jones, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Amari Cooper, Devontae Smith, Henry Ruggs, and the list go on and on. Kevin Norwood, man, that's against the law. Come on, man. Listen, wait. Censuri, my strong safety.
Okay.
I mean, you know, and give me free safety, give me Eddie Jackson. But at one of the cornerbacks, bro, we don't talk about D. Milner enough.
Oh, you want him ISO or to the boundary?
Take your pick, brother, because D. Milner gonna bring that heat wherever he goes.
If I'm gonna replace somebody out of Dre Kirkpatrick and Pat Surtain, it's gonna be Dre. No disrespect to Dre. Dre did it different. Dre was your but D. Milner definitely his strong suit was playing to the strength. He played to the strength.
Yeah.
And D. Milner was 20. I
can't remember his number because I'm like whoever said I'm getting old with them numbers, but I just would kind of remember the name. But
come on,
Milner, man, you know.
Hey, Antoine, hold on. Piano Man, I think we got to stop and do a little prayer for Antoine. He's struggling. He was trying to be grown last night, playing with that devil juice, right? And now he talking about he on the toilet with a trash can between his legs.
Bro, we got to go check on Antoine. Somebody go check on
Antoine. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you right now asking that you touch his gut, Jesus. Touch his belly, Lord. His insides ain't operating right, Lord. Help him, Jesus.
Jesus, be some Pepto-Bismol right now.
Toms, Jesus, help the Toms. Send them some Toms, Lord. Send them some Toms,
yes,
Jesus.
Lord.
In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And
praise
amen.
the Lord.
Yes. There we go. He said, somebody call Jesus. Antoine said, somebody call Jesus. He on the main line, Antoine. He on the main line.
Tell him what you want. Man.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Y'all just
Smook,
don't do right, man.
Smokey made me drop my clipboard, man.
No, look, we done messed up the whole segment, Antoine, fooling with you. Ain't no cars being, Antoine said ain't no cars being sold today. He ain't calling it. He done called out already. Friday's supposed to his money making day. He ain't standing it today. He gonna take that little hit. We'll get it tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow, Antoine. We'll get
I'm
it
like
tomorrow.
Moon Rock said, Jesus be a hangover block.
Come on, Jesus. Help block the hangover. Send your hangover blocking angels to
Lord, open his eyes right now.
Open the airways. Give us some oxygen. Give us some oxygen, Jesus.
Out of his mouth.
Oh, man. All right, I'm breaking it in. I'm done, Antoine.
Yeah, okay, here we go, dog.
All right, we back.
Okay, here we go. I said cornerback, I got D. Milner.
Okay.
That's my jack. I'm going a little different, but I got to go with Reuben Foster.
Okay, I like that. People forget he was at the edge. People forget that he played outside.
And at my middle, I'm going with the classic. I'm going with Rolando McClain because he was just that dude.
Uh-huh.
He when he spoke, people listened.
Yes, sir.
At my will, I'm going with Ryan Anderson, because by the time you saw that number, it was too late.
Mm-hmm. Ryan
At
Anderson.
my star, give me Fitzpatrick. No, that's a no-brainer. But at my defensive end, my left defensive end, I'm going with A'Shawn Robinson.
Ooh, A'Shawn Robinson, 86, right?
Yes, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
And at my D tackle, I'm going a little different there. I'm going to go with Jonathan Allen.
Okay. Jonathan Allen was 90. What number was Jonathan?
92.
92, or was it 95?
95. It was either 92 or 95. I can't remember.
It's okay. I'm gonna put. No, it's 92. It looks right now that I'm typing it. It looks right. 92. Yep.
Yeah, and then at my other DN, I'm going with Quinnen Williams.
Quinnen Williams, bro. This is okay. I see what you did. And Quinnen Williams was 92 also, right?
I think so.
I see what you did. All right, so and this is my speculation on your lineup, right? You came with athleticism but strength to be able to just strictly send 3. I'm looking at these 3: A'Shawn Robinson, Jonathan Allen, Quinnen Williams. All of these guys were trench wreckers. They would disrupt the trenches like no other, as the one-man show in the one down lineman look. Like Quinnen Williams was the guy you put a Raptor package around. You put him in the center, let him mess everything up interior, and everybody else kind of went free. Same thing with Jonathan Allen. Same thing with A'Shawn Robinson. And the same thing with all 3. They all got to the quarterback. You look at their sack numbers from their time, get hand in the dirt. They're some of the best that you're going to see during that era. Even Quinnen Williams had to do it in this new age of offense that was being thrown at everybody. Go ahead and expound on your lineup, man. I like these adjustments, these substitutions you made.
And I'm focusing more on the line because I'm going to apply it to where we are today.
Right.
That if we put the pressure, that's why I chose A'Shawn, Jay, and Quinnen. And like Davin just said, I could even flip Jay Allen and Quinnen. I could flip them.
Mm-hmm.
Either way it goes, you're going to get that boom. You're going to get that intensity. I put that up there.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Say that again, Coach.
No,
I put that up there, Coach, because I want this particular team to understand if that 3-4, we call it nickel base, 4-2-5 alias, however you want to call that. If it works, it has to start with the intensity of the D line, and just think about the history of what Alabama defense has had to offer. If we play with that intensity, who's going to beat us?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say, man. That's it.
Listen.
So let's refer back to the past, and then let the present embrace what the past did. Have that mentality. Because I'm going to say it again like I said it last night. Coach Saban did not leave the cupboard bare, and neither did he leave this program in bad shape. He left it in the best shape he could. It's up to us now to finish the project. Man,
I'm looking at this lineup. I am really like, and this, there could be substitution made in this. Just look at the front 7, the front 7 right here. I mean, the front 6 right here. Like, you know how many, we can probably go 6, 7 deep without mixing and matching guys and, putting double sliding guys. You could probably go 6, 7 deep under Coach Saban eras alone. But then I saw somebody in here, and they got to be old school. They probably didn't tap into the beginning of the show to understand that we were talking Saban era. But you got a guy like Derek Thomas. You get what I'm saying? That played at the University of Alabama. You got Egypt, you know what I'm saying? You got so many names. George Teague and that group of secondary that they brought with their class. And come on, guys, like so many names. University of Alabama has provided us with some greatness when it comes to the football game. Piano Man, I ain't trying to rush you off, but I don't know if you've been watching, but I look towards if y'all ever see me looking at this direction, AAA. Y'all know what I'm looking at, right? And if I look and I make a face, y'all know what's happening. So I ain't
we gotta go, bro. We gotta go. Hey, look here. I'm going to get me some fish, man. I ain't got time to sit up here and talk with you and Antoine.
No, time out. Some fish where? Some fish where? Don't do that. Don't you do that. Where you getting fish from?
I'm going to this little place called Newt's Catfish. It's right down the street from my house.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, it's the business. But whenever you're in Hattiesburg, Smook, I got you a big brother. I got some eating places for AAA, and bro, we can go and have a Smook takeover. That's all I got to say.
I wish you could see my face. I'm not gonna cry on stream. I'm gonna wait till I get off because I want some fried fish. And Atlanta, as cultured as you thought Atlanta would be, all of these spots are the same. It's very few. And you know what? It's time for me to get out and explore a little bit because it's a couple of unnamed, no name, not no name, but it's a couple of them, hole in the wall spots that's just upstarts right now. They're not getting the mainstream attention. And it's time for me to go find them. So I'm on a mission. Well, Outside with Coach Smook is about to kick back off. Y'all about to get back to doing the Outside with Coach Smook lives. And I'm going to start doing food reviews and all that stuff because we got to eat, y'all. I'm putting on weight. Oh, yeah. Update, Piano Man. So, when I started my little fitness journey 2 weeks ago, your boy was sitting at 170 pounds, struggling out here, barely eating, traveling, not being taken care of by my employer. Got to struggle, We ain't going to talk about it. But anyways, since God opened this door, your boy has put on a solid 7 pounds. So I got on the scale this morning. 177. I haven't been on a crazy workout regimen yet. Literally just trying to get my body acclimated to being back healthy. And I'm back at 177. So 190, my walk around weight where I want to walk around weight, it won't take long for me to see you. I give myself another 30, 45 days and I'm going to be, if I ain't met that goal, I won't be too far off. So that's just an update. I'm trying to do it, man.
Well, big brother, you got it. I'm with you. And I had to tell you about my journey. But anyway, yes, Antoine, Letha's is still open. And Smook, man, listen, man, I got to get you to the Berg, bro, so we can go down to the Gulf Coast, do some good eating down there, go over to New Orleans. And anyway, I got time to talk to you, bro.
Yep, we doing it. Don't be surprised if I pull up on you, especially in July. I got little spoiler, and I want y'all. I want all my Twitter haters over there that's watching and not coming over to YouTube and not showing love. If you one of my Twitter love, please come over to YouTube and let it be known that you rocking with us. But for all my haters out there that be trying to figure out how Coach Smook begin the inside scoop, well, I got to go to Mississippi to talk to a very highly touted Mississippi prospect that Alabama is targeting. And I'm not going to put his name on it, but some of y'all can speculate and put whatever you want on it. Take that, do whatever you want with it. But just know when I pull up, Piano Man go be with me. So be careful what you say when you're out.
Because I already know where this prospect is. And brother, I'll beat you there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Look, Piano Man, I'm gonna let you off so we can do our little closeout, man. Closing remarks, man. Anything you want to say to the fam before I let you go?
Everybody have a fantastic Friday. Let yesterday stay where it is. Relish on today and look forward to tomorrow if it be God's will. And tonight, brother, man, looking forward to hanging out with the Smookster and AAA Nation in the lobby.
Yes,
That's all I got to say.
Yes,
Roll
sir.
Tide. Love y'all. God bless you. Praise the Lord.
Yes, sir. All love, big bro. Listen, I appreciate everybody that called in today. Listen, I hope y'all noticed my little tag today. Yes, I was being a little petty because I felt it was so funny that what was being said yesterday. Yes, it's Coach Smook, and yes, we got muscles on muscles. Muscles on muscles, you know what I'm saying? And because we in the gym, we lifting. That's why we got muscles on muscles, because we doing that. That's what we do. But without further ado, y'all, don't forget RSVP for your doggone the tailgate. Y'all got me acting up. I was supposed to change that. I just noticed that it's been up there the whole stream. Y'all are horrible. Why are y'all so bad, man? Why y'all so bad? Oh, y'all just noticed it? Hey, K-Spray, your boy, that's all I do is eat country boy food. I actually, in order to gain, I have to cut back on all the fried stuff and all that. Like, I got to eat clean 6 days out the week type stuff. I don't ever stick to that. I may make it 4 days out the week where I'm eating clean. Everything else, I'm going to get me a fat chicken sandwich or a fat burger, fully loaded, everything on it, protein shake with it. Then I'm going to eat me a Snickers bar before I go work out. Like, all the stuff I'm not supposed to do, I'm going to do it because that's just what I do. And it makes me feel good while I'm getting. Listen, I ain't going to get into that. But don't forget the RSVP, y'all. Don't forget the RSVP for the Outside with Coach Smook event. We got our 2 spots. We're still at those 2 spots. I won't be able to talk to these people and solidify anything till the first week of June. But tickets will go on sale June 15th. I think I said June 1st yesterday, but we're solidifying the spot, and then we'll put the tickets out June 15th which will give you a little bit over right at 90 days to purchase those tickets. Pricing for the tickets right now, we said the tickets will be set at $35 for general admission, and it'll be $50 for VIP. $50 VIP will get you your customized T-shirt. It'll get you your access, and your T-shirt will have the Coach Smook Network emblem on the front, and it'll have your name and your number, like a jersey number, on the back. AAA family will have it, and on the front it's gonna be Coach Smook Network. It had a AAA, the Powered by AAA stamp on it. Like, the design is going to be nice. I was going to unveil it today, but I was advised to wait until we actually secure our the printing company, whoever's going to print our shirt. We got apparel companies that we're working kind of, trying to work deals with. So that's what we're working on. But don't forget the RSVP for this heck of an event that we're going to be enjoying. September 28th, we'll be jumping into the Alabama versus Georgia tailgate, hosted by yours truly and the AAA family. We plan on making this thing a huge event, guys. I got the wrong layout. There it is. We plan on making this thing a huge event. I'm telling y'all, man, a lot of people are asking about it. This RSVP is free. RSVP is free. So if one of my mods could post the link in the chat, and definitely give everybody opportunity to RSVP. We have, I think it's like 28 slots left. So if you got families, you got big groups of families. As a matter of fact, what we'll do is once it fills up, we got 75 slots available. Once it fills up, we might push it to 100. But we're really trying to do what's most cost efficient and what's going to allow people to move freely without being stretched or strained out. When it comes to getting there, getting set up, using a team of volunteers to help set up and break down. We don't plan on doing a whole bunch of extravagant stuff. We're going to have our banner, our AAA family banner is going to be what's featured here at the tailgate. And everybody, if you haven't posted if you haven't sent your pictures in, we were doing them in Discord, but as you all can see, everybody's not trying to be a part of the family for real. We got a lot of people in there kind of spectating, do whatever they do. I don't want them to get access to that open room, that open chat, and be using pictures to troll people and do crazy stuff. So send them to my email, coachsmook@gmail.com. Again, that's coachsmook@gmail.com. Make sure y'all send those pictures to the email, because that's how you're going to find your picture on this graphic here. This is going to be a banner. The banner is going to be a huge banner. It's going to be up. We're going to try to get 2 of them made so that you all can your support can be shown and displayed to those who are going to be walking by and seeing what our event is going to be going to entail and how it's going to be conducted. So y'all got a chance to be a part of that. And then last but not least, man, if you are not a member of the AAA family, if you haven't got your AAA birth certificate, think about becoming a member of the family, y'all. Think about becoming a member of the family. It's a lot of fun here. We are limiting our moderators. You have to be a member, AAA member. So we're scrubbing that. If you're currently a part of the moderator group, you're good. You're grandfathered in. But we're only accepting members that if you want to help the channel in any type of way, you have to be a member of the channel. You have to be a AAA member. You have to have that birth certificate. The bloodline got to be right. You got to be part of the bloodline. And we AAA, authenticity above all, right? Authentic people is what we deal with. And networking is what we do. Networking is what we do. We don't play that little fake stuff. So for the people that came in today thinking that you was going to get some type of crazy reaction, I hope I didn't disappoint. Hopefully, the whole situation between myself and Kyle and all that stuff is past y'all, right? And hopefully whatever is going on with him doesn't bleed over here. I don't want that energy over here, y'all. Yeah, we spoke on it. We spoke on it. That's it. There's a time and a place for everything, but let it go. When we live, let's enjoy our lives, okay? Roll Tide to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out, man. It's been fun as always. I'm your boy, Coach Smook. And don't forget, man, on the way out, if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this doggone live, man, because we are going up. We're doing something great, man. We're doing something great, and I think everybody should have the opportunity to be a part of it. So with that being said, I'm your boy, Coach Smook, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Roll Tide. See y'all Monday morning. Much love. Catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out, baby. Let's get to it.